From Cichy Stadium in Fargo, North Dakota. Good evening, everyone. I'm Seely Stockmo alongside Mr. Schott as we get set for North Dakota High School football action as the Shanley Deacons prepare to take on the Mandan Braves. Football on Shanley TV is presented by the Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level. We have an exciting game for you tonight. Stay tuned, and we will return shortly right after this message from our Deacon partners.
This broadcast is presented by American Family Insurance, Ken Craft Agency, Bell Bank, Busick, Olson and Associates, Electro Diagnostic Services, Enclave, Essentia Health, the Fargo Jet Center, Fusion Electric, Inform.com, Lorries, Luther Family Buick GMC, Network Center, Off the Wall Advertising, OnSharp, RBC Wealth Management, Real Presence Radio, Sandine Law, Taxman, and Wolf Steel Construction.
All right, Deacon Nation. We're here tonight. We have senior night, Shanley Deacons versus Mandan Braves. I'm here with Mr. Schott. We're excited. I hope you're excited. What do you think? How's Mandan feeling going into this game, Mr. Schott?
Well, Seely, it's a bit chilly. It's a bit drizzly. It's starting to feel like playoffs are right around the corner. And I think that's going to add just a bit more edge to this game, of which is already going to be an emotionally packed game. For one thing, we got Shanley High School. We're at senior night. This is the last night that our seniors are playing at Cichy Stadium. But on top of that, Mandan, I think, fresh in their brains is going to be that loss back in the semis when Shanley High School came back from a deficit in the second half. They had a lot of seniors last year, Mandan, a very talented team. It felt like it was going to be their season. But then Shanley played the spoilers, and I think they're looking to return the favor here on senior night.
Definitely, I agree. Some hard feelings out on the field tonight. Looks like Mandan's going to be kicking it off. The Deacons are going to start on offense. I know the Deacons are very excited. Their seniors are excited. This is a big year for them coming off of last season. Who are some of the players to look for the Deacons, do you think?
Well, I think it's those two guys that are heading back to the end zone right now. Number 2, number 22, Caden Crispin, Sam Ojak, just two lethal return men for the Shanley special teams. I mean, if I'm Mandan, I am not kicking it to those two. That is for sure. I'd expect your little squib up the middle just to play it safe, but we'll see. Boots it down the middle.
Oh, fumble there. Got it back.
Solid field position for Shanley High School, starting up at the 30-yard line. And out struts out this juggernaut of an offense for Shanley High School.
Definitely, I'd say expect for our viewers at home to see some faster play. The Deacons are known for not really having a huddle offense, keeping the defense on their toes, and that's something Mandan is really going to have to work through tonight.
We'll see how they do it. Landon Meyer lines up shotgun formation. Two receivers to his left, two receivers to his right. Looks like Perkarevich on the left. Ball snap, screen to Leininger down the left side. Solid gain on first down. About a gain of 8 there for Jordan Leininger, a trusty receiver this season.
Definitely. He's had some great plays. I know Twitter has his name written all over it. A lot of times he's winning those plays of the game. Big plays, too. Must be one of the highest scorers for the Deacons, I'd say.
Absolutely. Same formation, quick snap, handoff to Perkarevich up the middle. gets the first down, 4-yard gain. 1st and 10, Shanley Deacons.
Definitely, and you can already see, as I said, they're playing quick, keeping Mandan on their toes.
Absolutely. We'll see if Mandan's used to this in the West. I don't know if they see this same sort of fast-paced offense. Another screen pass to Leininger. Takes a lot of guys to bring him down. Another gain of 8 on 1st down.
If the Deacons can keep that up, this is going to be their night.
Same formation, but Perkarevich lines up to the right of Meyer this time. Staying on that left hash mark, playing the left side of the field. Oh, a dangerous pass. A little mix-up there, whether it was going to Crispin or Leininger.
Definitely a rare one there from Meyer, too. We see him a lot of times with his precision is something that we see a lot, but a little errant pass there from him. Definitely don't want any more of those tonight.
We'll see how he recovers.
Another Deacon first down. Definitely something Deacon fans like to hear. We'll see what we have coming here now.
Ball snapped to Meyer, looking to the right side. This time he's got Ojak on the out route. 10-yard gain on 1st down. You know, looking at the Mandan defensive line, looks like they got some big fellas down there. I wonder if the Deacons are going to try and stay to the outside tonight.
Definitely, I think we've seen that early in this game that is playing a factor, but they did run it up the middle. I don't think the Deacons are going to shy away from anything tonight.
We'll see. Meyer snaps the ball. Play action, but brings it up the middle. Might have got that 1st down. It's going to be close.
Looks like ball came out last second there. Mandan is saying it's theirs.
Comes up with the ball.
Wow.
The refs indicate Mandan ball. And if you're Mandan, that could not have started off any better. Getting that turnover on the first drive for this high-powered offense.
And, I mean, I think the Deacons are a little bit in shock here. We see Landon Meyer takes a lot of those quarterback keepers and has scored off a lot of them when you're in the red zone, but a rare fumble from him, and Mandan really needs to capitalize on this.
Yeah, you haven't seen a lot of turnovers from the Shanley offense this season, but that one could hurt to start off this game. Let's see how Mandan takes advantage. Mandan in the shotgun formation. One receiver to the left, 2 to the right, sends a man in motion. Takes the snap, goes long. Has the man, but just overshot him just a bit.
Great defense there. You had number 25, Fisher Hannison, right on his heels, and you also had Cam Allers coming right at the Mandan quarterback. Pressure is something that Mandan is going to have to get through tonight.
That was meant for 48, number 48, Tristan Ulmer. Looks like he's standing at 6'3". A tall threat on the outside. I wonder if he's kind of the go-to man for Mandan. Let's see how they utilize him this drive. Shotgun formation again. Takes the snap, handoff, but nothing doing for Mandan.
Definitely something the Deacons have done very well at this year is defending the run like that.
Sets up a long 3rd down, right about 3rd and 11. 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. This would be big if the Deacons can hold him here after that turnover.
Definitely kind of a shock, but they're playing through it very well, acting like it's just another defensive possession here.
Here we go on a long 3rd down. Hudson Sheldon lined up behind center. Looking long. Chucks it deep. Got 17. What a catch by number 17.
Oh, but he did rein it in at the end there. Wow. Perkarevich right on his heels, too. You really couldn't have defended that any better, Mr. Schott.
Great defense, great offense. What a catch by number 17, Paxton Olhauser.
They definitely got to keep making those plays tonight, and if they do, this is going to be a very, very good game.
Absolutely. You know, he's a senior as well, Paxton Olhauser, and you got to wonder how that taste is in their mouths from last season after that bitter loss in the semis. I'm sure there are underclassmen on that senior studded team that still remember that.
Definitely Mr. Shot on this new field. The Mandan Braves came to play. Got a keeper here.
The option. Ooh, tiptoes down the line for a solid gain on first down. Looking at 2nd and 5 about. 2nd and 4.
Deacons really got to pull it together, play together, and really just stay calm. I think the Deacons are a little thrown off. I don't think they expected Mandan to come out this hot.
I'm a little surprised here at Mandan's aggressiveness. I thought they might have watched the game film from Davies, been inspired by that a little bit. Davies doing the full house formation, really taking control of that clock, but Mandan sticking with an aggressive offensive scheme here. Lining up in the shotgun, tossing it deep. Here we are again. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, man in motion. Sheldon behind center. Looks like we have a stoppage of play. Timeout. Mandan.
Here. This is an exciting one. I really love seeing the Mandan Braves kind of giving the Deacons a run for their money. An undefeated season so far. Could Mandan change that tonight?
That would really turn the tables after last season, that's for sure. And I'm sure that's what Mandan's thinking about and was on their minds from the long trek out of the West.
Definitely. I think, in my eyes, the biggest thing the Deacons have to do is just keep pressuring the ball. They got to get to the quarterback, put some pressure in his face so he can't make those throws down the field.
For sure. And if you look at that offensive line, again, Mandan, just some tall-looking athletes. So I think they got the protection they need so far. Let's see if that continues or if Shanley's able to get some pressure on the QB.
2nd and 3 for the Braves.
Sheldon ready for the snap. Oh, we had movement.
Flag on the play.
False start.
False start. Mandan.
Definitely unavoidable things that you cannot have happening, especially this close to the end zone.
Absolutely, especially with all this momentum that Mandan has right now. That kind of put a stop to it. Moves it back to 2nd and long.
Let's see how they come back from this one. Definitely attainable.
And they've got the tall threats on the outside, too. Those tall receivers already giving the Shanley DBs a bit trouble.
Another,
Moves the
no,
pocket
not
out
a
to
keeper
the
here.
left. Great pass, great
Wow.
catch. Not a big window there for Hudson Sheldon to fit it in. Is that Olhauser again? It was. Number 17, Paxton Olhauser, another great play on his part. Moves the ball down to the 4-yard line.
And again, a lot of times we see the Deacon defense getting their hand on that ball and not giving the receiver a chance to even pull it down. But right there you saw the Deacon defensive player there was just behind him, allowing them to make that play. Very impressive.
Ojak on the coverage, but Olhauser is able to complete the pass. Oh, pitches the option to the outside. Deacons all
Wow.
over that.
They ate that one up. Looks like Chrisman was there on the stop there.
He was the man to bring him down, but you had 6 Deacons around that ball. They were ready for that.
That's how they have to play the rest of this drive. You got 2nd and goal here at the 5, it looks to be.
Just about. We'll see what Mandan does here.
Definitely an important series for both teams. The Deacons have to prove themselves on defense early in the game, but the Braves are really going to want to punch this one into the end zone.
Mandan balancing out the field here. Oh, do we have movement again? Deacons indicating false start.
And they are correct. This is interesting now. I wasn't expecting to see some of these penalties this early in the game either, Mr. Schott.
Yeah, another painful false start call for the Mandan Braves, right when they're knocking on the door. They got to move back 5 more yards. But as we've seen, they've been able to come back from that before, so certainly not counting them out yet. And it seems they like to move out of the pocket, too. I think Hudson Shelton is something of a shifty quarterback, so look for a lot of movement when he's got the ball.
Definitely. Deacons are going to have to keep their eyes peeled.
Sheldon with the ball.
Oh, slips, though. Wow.
You know, that could be the drizzle that we have going on tonight, making the field a little bit more slick.
Definitely, but even if he hadn't fallen, you saw a few people wearing red jerseys right there ready to take him down.
Yeah, the Deacons are ready for that outside run, the pitch option. Another big third down from the 11-yard line, 3rd and goal. You know the Deacons want to stop this one.
Definitely, the adrenaline's high. They gotta get this one down, force him to kick a field goal.
Olhauser's been Sheldon's target so far. Let's see if he goes them here. Olhauser in motion. Deacons showing blitz. Sheldon rolls left. Corner of the end zone.
Oh,
Completed,
wow.
but out of bounds, the referee calls.
Didn't finish it in.
Incomplete pass.
That is a call that the Deacons are very much going to like. You saw Perkarevich was right there. Didn't really... That's an interesting one.
Another great play by Sheldon, extending the play and finding that tight window, but it's just too tight against the sideline.
Definitely.
Now let's see here. Looks like they're keeping their offense on the field. So you see that a lot in high school football, I find. You don't. Sometimes you don't have a kicker that can execute from that sort of distance. So you see these long 4th down conversions. And maybe Mandan just wants to get a touchdown on the board right away. 4th and 11, though, that's tough. Fake handoff.
Rolling out here.
Oh, reverses the field and has the man open. 2 men to beat.
Oh, and a great stop from the
Fisher
Deacons.
Hannison. And 6. Luke Rogan.
Open
teamed up
field
there.
tackling like that is going to be big in this game. The Deacons have really proven themselves on this Mandan's first offensive possession.
Clutch play by Fisher Hannison on the outside. And Luke Rogan showing the hustle, coming from the D-line over to the side of the field to help Hannison out. Great stop by the Shanley Deacons on 4th down. Going to be a long field to go, though, for the Shanley Deacons. Meyer lined up in his own end zone, ready for the snap. 2 receivers either side. Sends Oshak in motion. Handoff with the pass to Ojak, tosses it up there.
Oh my goodness, and it is
Intercepted.
intercepted.
Oh my gosh. Definitely not what you want if you're the Shanley Deacons to have 2 turnovers in the first few minutes of the game here. And again, Mandan is going to have great field position.
Oh my goodness. I mean, we've seen that play work in the past with a longer pass too, often to Leiniger has made that one, I think even a 90-yard run by Leiniger one game with that exact play, but not working in the Deacons' favor tonight. Too high of a pass, kind of in bold, little wrestling match there to get the ball in. Mandan comes up with it.
Yeah, high pass, didn't have the distance. I wonder if it might have slipped out his hand a little bit there. Looked promising from the start, but ends in tragedy for the Deacons. Mandan operated on the Deacons' 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Man in motion. Sheldon takes a snap, looks to the left.
Oh, and we got pressure.
But sneaks out, showing the footwork there. Finding the end zone, tries to hurdle a man.
Oh, and we got
What's
a
the
flag
call there?
coming down here. Maybe they went low on him. What are they going to...
Regardless of the call, that was an impressive scramble there by Hudson
Zigzagging
Sheldon.
all the way up the field here.
Looks like Mandan's moving back. Maybe got a holding call.
Oh.
Blocking the back. There's those penalties again for Mandan. They keep backing themselves up. They get themselves in the right position, but then had to take a couple steps back.
Again, recovering a fumble, coming back with an interception, and now another penalty. Just, it's not what the Mandan coaches want to see.
Penalty takes place at the spot of the foul, so it's going to be 1st and 7 here for the Mandan Braves. Inside handoff. Didn't see the number there, but solid gain on.
Yeah, pretty
first
good
down.
run there. Looked like he was going to be stopped by the Deacons right away, but somehow managed to weave through there.
Looks like it was Mason Zander, senior fullback for the Mandan Braves.
Definitely a slower paced offense we're seeing here from Mandan versus the Deacons. The Deacons like to keep the defense on their toes, going quick. Mandan here is trying to be methodical, choosing the right plays to get this one in the end zone.
But as we've seen, Mandan has the capacity to pull off a big play. They send a man to the corner of the end zone. Olhauser makes the catch.
Slips, too.
But slips right on the 2-yard line there.
We've been saying his name quite a bit tonight, haven't we, Mr. Schott?
Absolutely. He must be the playmaker for the Mandan Braves. But it looks like they have a couple receivers there that are ready to make the play between Olhauser and Ulmer, two of the names we've seen tonight. Caden Binnick was ready on the tackle there.
Definitely, we got 2 yards until the end zone. Hopefully, the Deacons can make another big stop here.
For the most part, Mandan's been playing to the outside, choosing not to go right behind their big O-line there. This time they go up the gap and they find it. Touchdown, Mandan Braves. They're the first on the board here, 6-0.
And that is a very big accomplishment, and they have got to keep going with this momentum. You saw them go right around, did not choose the middle where we have our bigger Deacon defensive line there. Going along the outside, just weaving right through, right into the end zone.
Hudson Sheldon there for the 2-yard run. Line up for the extra point with the snap. Kick is low, but good.
A 7-0 start for the Mandan Braves. I don't think this is what many were expecting tonight, Mr. Schott.
Let's see how the Deacons respond here. They're not used to playing down, I don't think, this season.
Definitely not.
We'll see how they respond to adversity. And so far, Mandan has dominated the time of possession with those 2 turnovers. Those were costly.
Yeah, for sure. We got 4:16 left in this first quarter of play. Hopefully the Deacons can come back and show what they're made of here.
Sam Oshak, as a returner, though, can tie the game up rather quickly. We have Oshak and Ajayo lined up to receive the kick. Mandan's not afraid to kick to him. They keep it low this time, though. Squib it up the middle. Ooh, gets by number 0 and goes out of bounds.
So that'll come up a little bit here.
I think they line up at the 35-yard line for that.
I can't completely remember. I know it might be different NFL versus high school here.
We'll see where they spot the ball.
Looks like they're bringing it up here.
Chain gang keeps moving up.
Yup. Yes, 35, Mr. Schott. You are right.
Deacons lucked out having that field position. Let's
Deacons
see if they take advantage of it here.
Definitely. They just got to cut down on these little mistakes here, just playing true hard football.
The quick screens were working on that first drive before the fumble by Meyer. Let's see, maybe they'll go back to that here. We got Leininger and I think Oshak lined up on the left. Looks like Hannison and Chrisman on the right. Perkarevich in the backfield. Handoff Perkarevich. Strong run, but great defense by the Mandan Braves.
Short gain there from Perkarevich. We've seen him do some great things too. I think the Deacons just got to trust and just keep getting first downs. You don't got to make these huge plays that we've seen from them in the past.
Perkarevich in motion. Meyer fakes the pass there, goes for the slant to Oshak down the middle.
Great
Stays on
catch.
his feet after the contact.
Myers pass complete.
Goes down. He's across the yardstick. They call it a first down, 1st and 10 Deacons. That is a tough catch to make. I mean, running a slant right over the middle, you know the safety's licking his chops for that one, but Oshak stays on his feet after the contact.
We really can't say enough about how much of a big part of this team Oshak is.
Myers pass intended for Busick incomplete.
Pass intended for Carson Busick there. Incomplete. Deacon sitting at 2nd and 10. Staying with the no huddle offense here. Oshak and Leininger line up on the near side. Meyer takes it himself, finds a gap
we
up
got
the middle.
a good run here from Meyer.
He's not down. He's still running. His knee was
Oh
never
my
down.
gosh! Oh my
Wow, what a run here.
An interesting stage of events. Looks like The whole Mandan defense considered Meyer to be down, but he in fact was not, and runs into the end zone for a Deacon touchdown.
What a heads-up play by Landon Meyer. Realized his knee didn't touch the ground, realized there is no whistle, and took off down the sideline like he was late for class. What a run by Landon Meyer.
I'm glad you see it too, Mr. Schott. I can't really believe my eyes that we have just witnessed that. Wow. Definitely a big play from Landon Meyer, redeeming himself after that fumble early in this first quarter.
Deacons going for 2 here. Going to keep that momentum riding.
Looks like we're hearing some boos. I don't really know. Timeout, maybe? Or
Not sure.
oh, I think we're going over if he was down, maybe kind of reviewing that play.
I don't know if they can do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not quite sure what's going on here, folks. If there's a timeout or what might be the case. Flags thrown.
Uh-oh.
Not quite sure what the flag is for. He was just having some words with the coach there on sportsmanlike conduct on Mandan there.
Wow, and that is some call too.
Again, emotional game, and that was a tough play.
Sounds like Mandan fans are not happy about that one.
Well, you have all the momentum. You got 2 turnovers. You just scored first, and then Landon Meyer pulls off that run. Is close, whether he's down or not. We don't have the luxury of review at the high school stage.
Definitely. I mean, and it's kind of a silly thing too. You gotta play until you hear the whistle, and
Absolutely.
Mandan just kind of sat down thinking the play was over, and it wasn't, and the Deacons capitalized on it.
Adam Leininger lined up in the backfield now. Leads the block to the left, and indeed, there is a hole there for Landon Meyer to find his way to the end zone once again for the 2-point conversion. Shanley goes up 8-7.
Big stage of events there. Meyer kind of proving himself that he can use his legs and make something happen. I think I can see them doing that a lot more tonight, and once it keeps on working, I think that'll open up the passing game too. We've seen that the Mandan Braves have done a great job shutting down our prominent Deacon receivers.
And I didn't think it was going to be quite the adjustment here for Shanley after last season, but I did wonder how Landon Meyer was going to fill Michael Rosberg's shoes. I mean, you have a D1 quarterback. How does that's been at the helm for a couple of years. How is Landon Meyer going to step in for his senior season? And he's been leading the Deacons to this undefeated season so far. And he just broke off that great run. But same thing, too, for the wide receivers. I mean, you lose a couple of studs like Connor Kraft, Wuchiri Hakim, 2 tall threats on the outside. But then you have Oshak and Chrisman and Hannison and Jordan Leininger filling in quite nicely and leading to these Deacons on a great run this season, primed for the playoffs here in a couple weeks.
Definitely, I think that's one of the most special things about this Deacons team is they really aren't missing those guys too much, I don't think. They've really filled those shoes perfectly, and their record has shown.
Olhauser again. Nice return there. He looks like he's the return man. Got a couple yards there. Now, we don't have Matt Berg as the kicker tonight. He's over at State Soccer. Number 12, Brian Sean, coming in for the kickoff. Nice work, putting Mandan at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, definitely another thing special about this Deacons team, too, is so many great players. I know we've battled injuries. Joe Flaherty, Gabe Dandrin, really great players, but there's always someone coming up in line that can fill their place, and everyone has done a great job.
It's a next man up mentality. And we'll see how the team is next year because there are a lot of seniors, senior leaders on this varsity team. Sheldon with the snap, hands it off on the inside.
Good stop there. Looks like Rogan was there along with Holden Deutsch, I believe. Definitely want to see some better defense here in the backfield or from the Deacons, trying to not let the Mandan get as many big plays as they did this last drive.
Yeah, Mandan's been going over the top. We saw that a couple times on their first drive. You got those tall receivers, those playmakers on the outside. Sheldon with the snap, looks to his left. Olhauser's not there. Scampers off, loses the ball, recovers it, still finds his way onto his feet.
Tackle there.
He's still going around, but then taken down for a big sack by number 56.
Cameron Allers. And that is nothing short of what we expect from Cameron Allers. Really making that happen, putting him in the turf. Definitely giving some momentum to the Deacons.
You know that's going to jazz up a defense. Sending it back from 2nd and 8 to 3rd and 30. Not a lot of plays in the playbook for 3rd and 30. But we have seen Mandan, they must have been 30-yard plays on their first drive there, down to Olhauser and their other tall receiver, Tristan Ulmer.
Definitely a tough one when you have to get 30.
A lot of pressure on the safeties here. Caden Binnick.
Oh, no.
Do we have a flag?
Yes.
On the field. Delay of game.
Again, these penalties are just eating Mandan alive, whether they're in the red zone or way back here at the, 4-yard line?
3rd and 35 now.
5-yard penalty on the fifth phrase. It's 3rd down.
Caden Binnick here, number 16, the safety valve.
To the 39-yard line.
Let's see what Mandan comes up with here.
You know the D-line is licking their chops at this one, and Cam Allers was indeed. Might have jumped a little early unless he was drawn.
Penalty on the play.
And he was.
False start on Mandan. Well, at this point, they don't have a lot to lose.
I mean, it's really tough when your quarterback
back.
is standing on the Shanley in this end zone here.
3rd and 37. Some substitutions for the Braves.
Definitely don't want to see the Deacons give up anything silly here.
Three receivers on the right.
It's like he's running.
Sheldon rolls out that way. He's got some guys down there. Olhauser's
17.
open. It's going to be close, but just a bit short. Great effort by Mandan Braves, but 3rd and 37 is just about insurmountable as we wind down in the first quarter.
Still a great play, though. A little too close for comfort, maybe some Deacon fans might feel after that one.
Absolutely. You wonder if they're almost tempted to go for it.
Again, just great athleticism from this Mandan team here.
Punt team comes out.
Allmer in the punt for the Braves.
Nice high boot. A lot
Very
of hang time.
nice punt.
Sends Oshak back. Opts not to receive it. Gets a Mandan roll down to the 16-yard line. Deacons will start there. They'll get one more playoff before the end of the first quarter.
I know I was at the Viking game this last weekend, and we saw a little fake play from the Vikings when they were. I was kind of ready to see that from Mandan there. Maybe they could have pulled something from the Viking playbook there.
Yeah,
but
you know, they had a couple of turnovers. A couple things go their way this first quarter. Maybe they would harken to Lady Luck again, but opted not to. Two receivers either side. Perkarevich in the backfield. Meyer ready for the snap. Looks to the right. Runs it up the middle. Nothing doing. Mandan all over it there. A lot of white jerseys, and that'll end the first quarter.
Yeah, a tough one. Looks like I think Perkarevich almost backed right into Meyer there. Great play from the Mandan defense.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Close game after one. Deacons have a narrow lead, 8-7. Mandan came ready to play.
For sure. I don't think one team is really on top of the other at this point. Mandan has proven that they deserve to be here, that they're here to play, and the Deacons have proven that they are still the Shanley Deacons, the undefeated team this season.
There have been a couple self-defeating things, too, on either side, right? You have the turnovers for the Deacons, but then you have the penalties for the Mandan Braves.
Definitely, and I think that's something that's really going to factor into this game. If you compare penalties for the Deacons versus the Braves far outnumber the Deacons, and that is really going to come into play when things get tight here.
Teams come out for the start of the second quarter.
For the Deacons at their own 15-yard line.
I was told to zoom.
Two receivers either side for the Deacons. Meyer back for the snap. Quick toss to the left, out to Leininger. Going to be close to a first down. Chain gain indicates third down, third and short. Here for the Shanley Deacons on their own 25-yard line. Shotgun formation. Meyer ready for the snap. Fakes the quick pass to the left, but then takes it back.
Yeah, just over Leininger's reach there. Couldn't bring that one in.
Fourth and short, and Shanley's keeping their offense out on the field. Let's see if they go for it here, or maybe they attempt a pooch kick. Looks like they're ready to go, though. Meyer right up the middle. Fights hard for those 2 yards. Looks like he just got it to convert the first down.
That's a big, big play from Meyer. We got to see more of that from him.
Big play from Meyer, but a strong push by the Shanley O-line, too. The unsung heroes of this electric Shanley offense.
For sure. It's never just one player.
Rolls out to the right, looks for Ojak. Uh-oh. Intercepted,
Oh, my
folks.
goodness.
23 bringing it
Still
back down the
going,
sideline.
but
Meyer
tackled
makes
by
the tackle.
Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
3 turnovers, Seeley, in the first quarter and 1 minute.
And 2 interceptions. I mean, I guess one was from Ovshak, but that... I'm just a little thrown here. That seemed like a decision that Meyer usually does not make.
It was a tight window, might have been a bit forced, but great play by Jace Johnson for the Mandan Braves.
And we're at the 15-yard line here, just 15 yards to go for Mandan.
Another great spot to start off their next drive following a turnover.
Deacons defense kind of put on the spot again here. Let's see what they can do.
Sheldon back for the snap. Rolls out to the right.
Definitely a mobile quarterback from him.
End zone. They don't really like to rely on the pocket too much. They like to move that pocket around to roll out to either side, especially to that longer side of the field.
Definitely we saw Mandan was able to get that in the corner of the end zone, the pass possession, but the Deacons were right there ready for that one. I think Pergarevich was back there ready to make a play if it was needed.
2nd and 10 from the Deacons 15. Mandan knocking at the door. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Got to keep an eye on Olhauser. But they go for the inside handoff to Jace Johnson, who just made the interception.
Great run from him, too. Looked like he was about to go down, but just scrum for those few more yards.
Strong run for about 4 yards. 3rd and 6. Shanley crowd gets loud here in Cichy Stadium.
For sure. Definitely a football crowd here. They're getting excited. They are ready.
3rd and 6, but pretty close to the end zone. I'd expect a shot to the end zone here. Probably a rollout to the right for my money. Olhauser takes a few steps into the slot.
Oh, looks like he's going to take it right up the middle.
Finds the gap.
Oh, but he is
Good
short
scamper.
of the end zone, but looks like he did get the first down.
Looks like it'll be 1st and 2.
That's enough for a Braves first down.
1st and goal.
Oh, that is a tough one for
About-
the Deacon defense there.
Heartbreaker.
They've proven themselves, though, even that close in other possessions. I think it's definitely not in the books yet.
And great play by Sheldon. He opted to keep it himself rather than pitch it out on the option. I didn't see the window there, but apparently he did. Was able to get that 3rd down conversion. 1st and goal on the Deacons 4.
Yeah, definitely a great athleticism from him tonight. And I think nothing like anyone was really expecting from this Mandan Braves team. They're proving themselves.
Handoff to 43. Stood up
just close.
right on the 1 yard line.
Deacons make the stop, but it's going to be a close one here.
Reached out for those final inches, but stopped just short of the Deacon end zone.
You got Butler and Kuehl coming in here,
Bringing in the big fellas.
expecting a run here. Got some big bodies out there. Hopefully that the Deacons can make a stop.
Mason Zander has been the guy so far in these short yardages. I don't think I see him out there right now. Sheldon ready for the snap. Jace Johnson right behind him. Jace Johnson gets the ball, but held short again.
Deacons did not fall for that one. They did wait for the right man with the ball, and they got him down.
Big fellas on the D-line, holding the ground.
Definitely got to play smart here and controlled for the Deacons. Nothing silly, and just make sure that Mandan makes their own mistakes.
Sheldon ready for the snap. Hands it off. That time, Mandan gets in the end zone. Jace Johnson picks it off and then runs it in the end zone to follow.
And really a tough task for the Deacons defense. I mean, what more can you do in that situation? You got a first down at the 2 yard line and you're expected to make really 4 stops. That's a tough one.
Mandan got the push on the left side of that line there, and Jace Johnson was able to find the few yards he needed to make it in. 16, Thomas Catalano to kick. Good once again. Bringing the Braves to 14, and they retake the lead early on in the second quarter.
I'm very impressed with this Mandan offense.
Absolutely, not backing down, hanging on to the ball, but not like we saw Davies do last week with their full house formation, kept the ball on the ground. Mandan is really doing it by air and by land. They got those playmaking receivers on the outside, but they also have some solid running backs taking it up the middle. And we've seen Hudson Sheldon do it a lot on his own too, with that shifty footwork coming out of the quarterback position.
Definitely, I think the Deacons really haven't faced a quarterback with that kind of mobility. And it's definitely working in Mandan's favor. You can see it on the scoreboard. You can see it in the feeling here in the stadium. The Deacons are caught off guard here, and they've really got to get back and put some points on the board.
But they saw this kind of adversity last week, Cichy, at the Davies game, so they might be ready for it here.
They're for sure capable, but we'll just have to see how it plays out.
Another short kick down the middle.
Busick with that one. He's still going.
Found a lane and ran through it for a nice 30-yard return on that kickoff. Great field position for the Shanley Deacons.
Definitely something that the Deacons practice quite a bit. They've had a lot of good returns this year.
That is really one of their strong suits, is their special teams. Not only do they have some great returners like Chrisman and Oshak, and Busick can pull one off too, but they also have a great kicker in Matt Berg, able to get them those field goals that sometimes you don't see at the high school level.
For sure.
Meyer back to pass, short pass to Leininger on the left side. Leininger finds a lane, 12-yard scamper on first down.
Definitely nice. Get that confidence back. Nice pass to Leininger. You got to trust yourself in these situations. The Deacons really want to put some points on the board here in this second quarter. 7:36 left.
We've seen that play quite a bit. I think Meyer might be looking for a read on the outside.
Oh, and Meyer got
Oshak
jacked
breaks
up.
loose.
Oh, that is, I think Meyer would have had that if that pressure hadn't come down the middle there from number 12.
Oshak took the top off the defense there.
Yeah, Braden Bosch coming right at Meyer. I think that definitely threw the pass off. Oshak was very, very open.
And the Mandan crowd is getting loud here. We have a great contingency coming from the west.
Definitely big crowd out here tonight.
Big second down play. Might have been behind the line. They call it behind the line, so it was a loose ball, but he recovers it for a loss of 2.
Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 13 about maybe?
3rd down and 13 for the Deacons.
This is a big one here. Deacons have got to make something happen.
22,
Ovshak.
Sam Ovshak.
Ovshak's running.
Oh,
And great play from Ovshak. Definitely want the ball in his hands in these tight situations, and he's making it count. Wow.
touchdown saving play by the Mandan D-back there. But Ovshak still gets enough for the first down. 1st and 10. Shanley Deacons on the Mandan 23-yard line. Meyer takes a snap, hands it off to Leininger. Good to have Adam Leininger back in the lineup after sitting the first few games out with a back injury. Hasn't really seemed to miss a step. You see that especially on defense in his leadership there at the middle linebacker position.
Definitely been a big part of this team all year, even if he hasn't really stepped foot on the field quite as often as he would have liked.
Then his brother Jordan Leininger getting the pitch out to the left.
Great play up the sideline there. Punching this one into the end zone, hopefully.
You got Hannison one-on-one on the right side. Meyer keeps it. Himself finds the lane.
And that was something. I think everyone in here thought Leininger had that ball. Oh, wow. Another good confidence booster from Meyer.
Absolutely.
He's got to keep making good decisions.
His second rushing TD. Of course, that first one was that 55-yarder. He broke loose in the first quarter there. Solid run. Looks like he had the option out to the left, but kept it himself for a 10-yard run in the end zone. Again, going for 2. Tie game right now, 14-14. We'll see if the Deacons can edge by. Meyer takes a snap. Corner of the end zone.
Oh, corner. Ovshak didn't really get there. Tough one there. Kind of a battle there both ways.
Ovshak was looking for a penalty, but looked like just tight coverage. Both parties jarring for the ball. That'll keep us at a tie game. Shanley Deacons getting it ready to kick off.
Definitely a tight one here on this senior night. We got 6:31 left in this first half.
Important game for these seniors, their last regular season game here on Cichy Stadium. We saw them recognized before the game. I think we have a couple seniors up here in the booth that should be recognized too, like our very own Sealy Stockmo, who's been a senior doing this for a couple years, Shanley TV. Been doing a great job, can commentate on anything from football to hacky sack. And then over on the cameras we have Zach Paul, Nathan Cadillac, 2 of the best. Happy senior night to you guys too.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Schott. We appreciate you helping us out here tonight. We love your enthusiasm, calling a great game here on this senior night.
Well, it's a joy to be here. I've always been so impressed by the production that comes out of Shanley TV, and it's fun to be a part of it. Brian Sean launches it down. Olhauser with the carry, refuses to go down. Nice return to the 35.
Very impressive from him, just seeing open turf in front of him and just getting there.
That's when the Braves will start 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Deacon defense has kind of been through a lot tonight, put in some tough positions, but now they just got to make things happen down here.
You can kind of see in the lights there, it's starting to drizzle a little bit more. The rain's starting to pick up. I wonder if that's going to play a factor at all in the passing game. We've seen both teams here really operating with the long, couple of long passes downfield. Let's see if that continues despite the rain. Pitch option to the outside. Still not effective for the Mandan Braves. Shanley's ready for that outside pitch.
Deacons ate that one for lunch.
When I was talking to some of the senior football players and asking them what might be some keys for the game, they noted the shiftiness of Hudson Sheldon. And they noted that one of the keys is going to be to contain. So I think they have contain on their mind, so those outside plays there, they're ready for most of them. But we have seen Sheldon get out to the outside, especially on those rollouts.
Definitely. I mean, I think containing him is a tough task, and he's proven that. You got to work hard to put him down. Long one here.
Long ball.
Sideline.
Great defense.
Oh.
Fisher Hannison like a blanket out there.
Very nice play there. Maybe some people hoping for an interception on that one, but whatever you can do to shut that down. Great defense from him.
perfect technique. Sheldon put it up there, but nothing doing that time.
Yeah,
Third down and 12 here for the Mandan Braves.
Definitely don't want to give them anything big like that. Want to keep the momentum on your side.
See what Mandan does here on the long third down. They almost converted to 3rd and 37, so 3rd and 12, that doesn't look so bad for them. That's 3rd and short now.
Definitely not.
Cam Allers coming off the edge.
Oh,
Almost
good
had
pressure.
him. But there's that footwork by Sheldon. Tosses it down. Hannison.
Oh,
This
and
time
he
gets
got
the
it!
interception.
Redeeming himself from that last play. He did come down with the ball. And isn't that something, Mr. Schott?
Just perfect cornerback coverage on 2 plays in a row. That second play, he comes down with it. Bravo, Fisher Hannison. Bravo.
And definitely Mandan did not give it to him easy. Could have gone either way there, but Fisher Hannison, great athleticism from him coming down with that one, giving the Deacons another shot here to put some points on the board before the end of this first half.
5:30 left in the second quarter. 3 receivers on the right. They'll go that way to Oshak, who makes a one-handed grab. Are you kidding me?
I mean, not for much of a, he's still
Wow,
up.
he refuses to go down 2. Gain of 1, but what a gain of 1 that was.
I mean, really, you could have just put down 10 yards for that one. That he didn't even look surprised, just palms the ball. Great play from him. Let's hope they can get some more yardage on some of these now.
Staying with the short passes, another fake handoff. Nothing there this time. Meyer realizes it. He didn't force it this time like he did on that that last play when the interception happened. Decides to keep it. Sure, no gain, but Deacons keep the ball.
Definitely, I think as a coach, I'd take a 2-yard loss over an interception any day.
I'm sure there isn't a coach that would disagree with you. Long third down here for the Deacons. Meyer takes a snap. Screen pass. Leininger off his hands, though. Incomplete pass.
Definitely a lot of pressure coming up there from the Mandan line.
Looked like a lot of green. There was a Mandan defender there ready for the tackle, but if you could have broke one, it would have been nice gain on Leininger's part. Shanley offense stays out on the field on 4th and 13.
This is
Maybe
interesting.
a little pooch. No. Goes with the rollout to the right side. Looking for a man. Tries to force it yet again to Oshak. 45
These
there.
low laser passes are really having bigger odds of being picked off than caught by the Deacons. We got to get something in the air, just not that.
Yeah, Mason Xander's in the right position for that one.
These plays are not working out. The Mandan defense is eating them up, and oftentimes they've come with the ball. Whether they intercepted that or not, it's their ball now at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, the Deacons give it over to Mandan. Great field position here with not a lot of time on the clock. I'm a bit surprised at the gutsy 4th down conversion attempt with 13 yards to go.
And I think it had promise, but just the wrong look there.
Not successful. We'll see if Mandan takes advantage. Keeping in mind that they get the ball to start off the third quarter. This would be huge if they got a touchdown here. Handoff to Jace Johnson.
Good defense there. You got 3 guys there, so you got Chrisman.
Stoppage of play.
Crispin on the stop for the Deacons.
Not sure what's going on here.
9 for the Braves.
Oh, might have been an injury.
We got 4:32 on the clock here. And Mandan again knocking on the door here.
2nd and 9 on the Deacon 30. What do you see happening here, Seeley?
Well, I think Mandan really, they don't have to change a lot. They've proven they can come out here and use whatever they've learned in film against the Deacons. The Deacons are having a hard time shutting down anything on the outside here. Mandan doesn't have to run it. They can just trust their quarterback to make things happen. And he does let that one go. Oh,
Great
batted down
defense
there.
by Caden Binnick. The Shanley D-backs are really stepping up here, defending those passes. They let a couple long ones go, and they are not ready to do that again anytime soon. Caden Binnick with a beautiful swat right at the Shanley goal line.
Definitely, I know you can learn a lot from film, but you got to be in the game and playing to really understand the ins and outs of a team. And I think the Deacons are catching on to the type of team this Mandan Braves team is.
They're starting to get the hang of it, it feels like.
Yeah, Mandan's going to have to put something together here on this third down. They definitely want to come out of this with points on the board.
Another 3rd and long. Stoppage of play. Must be timeout for
Timeout
Mandan.
here. If you've enjoyed watching our ShanleyTV.com broadcast, please consider making a donation to help us continue to bring you quality programming. We rely on donations to bring you every broadcast, and we need your help to continue to improve the quality of our productions and to add new features for you, the viewer, to enjoy. If you are interested in donating, please contact Joelle Shuey at 701-893-3225. Again, that's Joelle Shuey at 701-893-3225. Thank you for watching, and thanks for your support of Shanley TV.
Well, this has been a great game so far, Celia. We're tied up 4 minutes ago in the second quarter. Mandan knocking again. It feels like when Mandan has the ball, they're almost always in on Shanley's side of the field.
And that's something that the Deacons are really going to want to change going into the second half here. They want to give Mandan a much longer field to work with.
But Mandan finds themselves again in a long 3rd down conversion, which has been the story of the night. Jace Johnson, nice run up the middle.
Oh my gosh, he got it. Oh.
Yep, they indicate 1st down.
Wow. The athleticism from these backs for Mandan is just amazing. I don't think the Deacons have played an opponent with this kind of mobility, and
they're fighting hard.
I'm having a hard time coming up with the words for this. This is just really impressive. A 1st down here for Mandan.
It's been a hard-fought battle through almost 2 quarters here. Shanley lines up. Jace Johnson, same play, I think. Handoff to the right.
Still making anything happen. Any gain is a good gain, and he's having a great game tonight.
Absolutely. When you're Mandan and you've been having those 3rd and long conversions, it's nice to just get a couple yards under your belt on 1st and 2nd down.
Definitely. I think the Braves are playing with a certain confidence about them that a lot of teams don't have. I mean, the Deacons are kind of this prominent team. I mean, the Shanley Deacons, state champions last year, but Mandan is playing through it, and they're playing very well.
Yeah, they're not intimidated by the juggernaut that is the 2023 Shanley football team. They were ready for it. They came to play. They know who they are, and they send it to the end zone here. Great pass by Hudson Sheldon.
Holy crap, and you have 25. Who is that? Maybe Carson? No. Fisher Hannison right on him.
That was a beautiful route. I didn't see who caught the ball on that play, but what a route.
I didn't see entirely either, but looks like Hannison thought he had him, but just Mandan turned on the Jets right at the end there, getting that one in great hands, especially the ball has to be wet at this point in the game, too.
Perfect placement on the part of Sheldon. Just a beautiful offensive play.
And making that one go, too. I mean, the Braves really could not be playing any better than they are right now.
I'm not sure of their success so far in the season, but they look like a great team coming out of the West. This could be indicative of a future game over in the playoffs.
Well, this is just a big test for the Deacons to see what they can handle and how they can kind of roll with the punches. I mean, they've got to keep making things happen. Their defense is working hard. Their offense has to do what they've done all year. I mean, this is not the kind of offense that we've been seeing so far.
Absolutely. That high-flying offense has been tamed tonight by the Mandan defense. We've seen 3 turnovers, a couple turnover on downs, and that's really just put Mandan in this great field position. They've taken advantage of it so far, scoring 21 points in the first half, lined up to kick here. And keep in mind, Sealy, that Mandan's going to get the ball to start off the third quarter. If you're Shanley, you want to score.
Yeah. I mean, you need to put points on the board. I say that every time they have the ball, but you really do in this situation. I mean, the Deacons have to have something going into halftime. Even if it's not points, they need some sort of momentum.
Oh, squib kick short.
Great play there, though,
52
from 52.
with the quick hands.
Yeah.
Max Sorensen.
Oh, that's an impressive one from him. Again, lots of great players for the Deacons.
Looking like a goaltender almost there. Stops the ball dead in the tracks, gives
Yeah,
Shanley
I'll
great
definitely
field
be
position.
congratulating him on that one after this game. Big play from him, the junior.
That's got to be a tough spot to play on the kickoff return. You got to be ready for anything. Quick hands on Sorensen's part.
Definitely not a super long field for the Deacons to work with here. They can definitely make something happen.
Confusion on the Shanley offense. Landon Mitchell sent out late. Quick pass to Oshak on the left. Makes a man miss. Then he stopped about 3 yards in.
Tough one. The Deacons do have some great blocking a lot of the time, but they're just not enough. Leininger a little too far up the field. First man gets Oshak down.
We haven't seen a lot from Chrisman on the offensive side. I don't remember calling his name.
No, not a lot of big passing gains here either.
Mandan brings a blitz right up the middle, but Meyer avoids it impressively. 4-yard scamper on second down.
And
They'll bring
again,
up third and short.
yeah, quickly here, already third down.
Mandan brought pressure, but Meyer was ready for that. Took it out to the left side, was still able to get some
Now we
yards.
got Hannison and Ovshak out here on the right.
Leininger, short
Oh,
quick pass.
wow.
Drags a man with him, 10 yards. Strong play by Jordan Leininger.
Again, I think both teams have kind of been clutch, you would say, here. In these harder third down situations, we haven't seen many where they've gone to fourth down. A lot of great plays tonight.
Great point. That short screenplay has been working with Shanley so far. For the most part, they do it again to Leininger. Tough run after the catch for a few short yards, but Mandan D was ready for it. Great stop by 27 there on Mandan. Tayton.
Second down here. I mean, you want to play safe, but I want to see some more of that risk that the Deacons often take. Looks like
Yeah,
we're
where are
trying.
the long balls? There's one.
I mean, that's what we need. We need Landon Meyer to regain that confidence and that composure.
Yeah, you do wonder if those interceptions are in the front of his mind.
Yeah, definitely. And he's definitely capable, and this whole team is. They're quick. And Mandan is right there too, but both teams, they can make things happen.
Yeah, it looked like he had Leininger a bit on that post route, but that'll bring up 3rd and 6 for Shanley.
Oh, got some
Ooh,
movement.
some movement there. 63 for Mandan. Looking like he might be the culprit. What's the call?
Yeah, it is offsides.
That's huge for the Shanley offense.
Big one there. We got
5 long yards, bringing it to 3rd and 1 with 51 seconds left in the first half.
This will be interesting. How this half ends is going to determine a lot how this next half is going to start off.
Absolutely. It's going to dictate momentum to start off the second half. Deacons can tie it up. Oh, tough run up the middle. It's going to be close.
I think he did. Yep, he got it.
Indication from the umpire. First down.
And that's enough. That's enough for the Deacons.
Chain gain walks down the sticks. Likes
Loading
the ball.
up here.
Oshak is there.
Oh, and he
beautiful
got it.
Play.
Oh, wow.
Another great pitch and catch out here at Cichy Stadium. What a game.
Play after play. Mandan gets one. Excited. Go Mandan. We're awesome. And then Shanley goes, actually, we're a pretty good football team too. Let's score here.
Huge response from the Shanley Deacons. You know, they're down by a touchdown. Senior night, home stadium. You know, they have a bit of a history here with Mandan, but they were able to keep their composure through those last couple minutes and execute. Oshak making a nice adjustment to the ball in the end zone there. Nice pass by Meyer, but Oshak really
So
brought it down.
impressive.
Going for 2 yet again. Have some ground to make up after not making the last 2-point conversion.
Yeah, I like that. I think the Deacons really are a team. They play fast. They make these quick decisions that haven't gone in their favor every time. But going for 2 is, I think, a really gutsy play here, but something that the Deacons got to do to assert some dominance here. I mean, I feel like Mandan has kind of been controlling this game a little bit, and the Deacons are going to want to take back that control.
Yeah, I think so. I think another big reason we've been seeing these 2-point conversions is the absence of Matt Berg.
For sure. Definitely a big part of this team missing, trying to get a state championship for soccer in Bismarck.
Yeah, we wish them the best of luck. Usually an automatic kicker on the extra point. But again, you only have one of those, if one, on a high school football team. It's not an easy thing to do, folks, to kick even just a short field goal. You can watch Justin Tucker do it all day long. But once you go out and try it yourself, you realize that's a challenging thing.
Definitely thing, and it's just a testament to Matthew Berg's hard work, too. I know this offseason he's done a lot of work, different coaches.
Putting the time in.
Definitely.
Oh, Mandan wanted that. Oh, but it slipped through his hands.
Oh.
Oshak almost had it there.
You can see he's definitely
A little bummed out about that one.
frustrated about that one.
You saw the DN coming. I think it's the DN or outside linebacker coming out, ready for that quick pitch to the left. Almost got his hand on it. That might have been what distracted Oshak from making that catch.
I think that's something to take note of here too. That Mandan is realizing that that's the Deacons' kind of favorite play right now is those really parallel passes, kind of.
Yeah, stretching it out.
Yeah.
Going to the outside for sure. I wonder how they adjust. I think that might be a read on Landon Meyer's part. I'm not quite sure what the offensive scheme is, but I think he might be looking at a couple things and seeing what might work best and then adjusting, which is just an impressive thing to do for a high school quarterback.
For sure. A little time left on the clock here. We got 35.8 seconds for Mandan to do something.
Brian Sean rolls it down the middle.
Definitely impressed with him tonight. Matthew Berg, some big shoes to fill, but doing a pretty great job.
Yeah, he's been keeping the Mandan Braves right around that 30-yard line, their own 30-yard line, which is a change of pace because oftentimes this first half they've been starting on Shanley's 30-yard line.
And that is not what the Deacons want.
So Brian Sean's been doing the job. I wonder how aggressive they're going to be here. Are they going to play it safe and maybe just wind down the clock? Or are they going to go for it? I don't know. I'd go for it. What do you have to lose?
I mean, that's a great point, too, but I think going into half just where you are is good, too. You don't want to make any stupid mistakes.
That's true. And that looks like that's what they'll do.
Yeah.
Jace Johnson bounces at the outside, runs out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock. 27 seconds.
I've watched a lot of games. Going into half tied or even close, beating with a 1-point lead against the Deacons is a feat in itself, and Mandan's really got to pat themselves on the back for that one and come out this second half firing on all cylinders.
Absolutely. Count your blessings and come back to receive the ball and score another touchdown to start off the second half. That's probably what's going through their minds there. But again, they just ran out of bounds, so we'll see. Sheldon ready for the snap. 3 receivers on the near side. They go back to pass.
Oh.
Steps up in the pocket.
Oh, great job there from number 11.
Bowden Meyer.
Exciting play from him. I think this is his first year playing football in a few years. Definitely
really?
making an impact here for the Deacons.
Okay, big tackle on
I
his
know,
part.
baseball commit for college.
Oh, really? To where?
I don't remember what college exactly. I'll have to look at that, but
That's the thing about the senior class. They're just athletes all over the place. I mean, first of all, you double down on the Myers twins. You double down on the Leininger twins. There are 4 athletes right there, but this whole senior class, especially on the football team, a lot of multi-sport athletes. A lot of these kids last season won the football championship and then went on to win the hockey championship just a few months later.
no, definitely. I think class of 24 is going to be missed at Shanley this next year. Hopefully they can leave a good mark their last seasons.
And so far, so good from all of our fall sports going into playoff time. Football, volleyball, soccer.
I know golf, 7th at state, very
Represent.
good. Girls golf. We'll see what Mandan's going to do here. 18 seconds left here in this first half.
3rd and 3. 3 receivers here on the near side. One on the right. Oh,
Oh, no.
Cam Allers Getting a little antsy there.
Oh, great
You know, he's-
player, too. Just gets a little excited.
You know,
And
he's
that's-
chomping at the bit.
I mean, that's all Mandan was going to do in that, too. They just want to get the first. So they have a couple more downs here, run out the clock, go into this next half ready to receive the ball.
Yeah, at this point now.
There's no point in trying to score.
Well, if I'm Mandan, and I've seen a couple of long balls go down to Olhauser and Ulmer, I'm tempted here to chuck one down.
If the Deacons do intercept it or get the ball, they'll have even less time to make something happen, too. I mean, you really could go for it if you want to. Pressure here from the
Rolls to the
Deacon
right.
line.
Oh, ho, ho.
Oh, Hannison there again on that one.
Yeah, he's really been showing impressive coverage all night.
That's really, really good. Good football from him tonight.
That's the thing about North Dakota high school football. When you have talented wide receivers, you also have talented D-backs because usually they go both ways. And that's what we see from Oshak, 22, Hannison on the other side. We see Crispin playing both sides. A lot of these guys are on both ends of the field.
For sure, and I think it's just that trust, too, because Hannison knows if he gets beat, Shaq's right there. I think that's a big part of this Deacon football mentality. You always got someone else there to help you out.
Perkarevich on the coverage, plays the ball. Nothing doing on the long ball for Hudson Sheldon. 6 seconds left, 3rd and 10.
Very action-packed first half here. Close game. This second half is going to be something else, Mr. Schott.
It'll be interesting to see the adjustments that each team makes in the locker room. I especially wonder what Coach Mattern has to tell his team after things maybe not going according to the script they had written up.
Yeah, I think some things might be said at a higher volume in that Deacon halftime.
Inside handoff, Jace Johnson. Not a lot of yardage, but I think
Really
they're just
all you
interested in
need
running
there,
out the
yeah.
Clock will wind down. That's the first half, folks. We've got an exciting one. Stay tuned for the second half of Shanley football. At halftime, we have Deacons 20, Mandan Braves 21.
All right, Deacon Nation, we're coming back here, second half of this football showdown here. We got the Mandan Braves, Shanley Deacons. We'd like to start off with some shout-outs. We got a shout-out to Isaac's special fans, Sam and Thea, watching from North Carolina. Love to see it. We got fans all over the country for Shanley TV. Definitely exciting to see Isaac Butler's special fans watching us tonight. And we also have a shout-out to a loyal viewer, Mrs. Miller, enjoying the game from the comfort of her couch. We love you, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of this half of this game here. Definitely an exciting one, Mr. Schott.
Yeah, and it's not as chilly as it once was, though I'd still say it's a good play on Mrs. Miller's part to enjoy it with a nice cozy blanket. It is a bit chilly out here, but not so bad, and the drizzle's cut down, so I don't think that should be as much of a factor here in the second half. It didn't seem to be much.
It didn't seem to be, but if it was, I hope to see some more shots here, some bigger plays from the Deacons offense. I think they kind of shied away from it, little taken aback after some of those turnovers, but I think this half, expect to see a lot more of the Deacon football we know and love.
Yeah, they've been able to rebound even despite the 3 turnovers, I think, and the couple turnovers on downs. I mean, 2021, that's not bad when you're down about down 3 in the turnover differential. Did Mandan have any turnovers in the first half? I don't. Oh, they had that interception by Fisher Hannison.
They did. That was a big one. I think that's one thing, too. I kind of struggled to think of a turnover from Mandan, but the Shanley Deacons, you could think of turnovers right away. I think the Deacons are going to want to change that up, limit theirs, and maybe try and force some more from the Braves.
Knock them off the rhythm a little bit, because so far Mandan's had a solid, consistent offense. I mean, besides the penalties been kind of killing them, but besides that, it's been a great offensive run by Mandan. And
that's the thing, like, they have been penalized quite a bit this game, if we're being honest, but it really does not show on the scoreboard at all with a 21-20 lead here.
Very true, very true. We'll see what sort of adjustments the Shanley Deacons make. Seeley, if you're Coach Mandan, what did you just tell your players in the halftime break?
I mean, in the nicest, most Catholic school way possible, get your head out of your butt here. I mean, they're the Shanley Deacons. They should be making the Mandan Braves shake in their boots, but really they aren't doing that yet. And I think the Deacons are capable. They have to come out strong and intentional. Make good decisions if you're Landon Meyer. Really pressure the quarterback. Sheldon is walking all over the Deacons defense right now, and they've got to get some stops.
Yeah, we'll see how they can do. They can pull it off in the second half against the Mandan Braves that are set on being spoilers on this senior night here at Cichy Stadium, the last regular season game on the home turf.
Big night here, and I mean, you have to think senior night puts a little more pressure too. You want that win just a little bit more if you're the Deacons.
Great point. Brian Sean, tees it off. Back to kick. I expect to see another squib down the middle. Indeed. A little roller down to the 25-yard line. Picked up by Mandan there. Nice return.
Just stumbled over his feet a little bit there, but definitely Deacons ready to make that stop.
I asked Matt Berg once, because even when Matt Berg is playing, he's not at the state soccer tournament, even he will squib it down the middle. I asked him why he does that when he has a great leg and he could boot it into Grand Forks. He says that that's kind of a helpful thing for the special teams to help contain the returners. It's a bit safer, more conservative play to just keep it low, keep it more in that second line of the return team. So that might be what's going on here with Brian Sean stepping into Matt Berg's shoes.
For sure, making the smart play, maybe not the big play.
Precisely. Great field position for Mandan. Short run up the gut. 76, Luke Rogan was able to get behind Mandan lines. Yeah, slow that play up. Leininger in on the tackle.
That'll be a loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
As was 64, Carter Mitchell.
Definitely, if you're the Deacons, want to come out and attack here early. Really get some pressure on Sheldon, like I had said earlier, because that's the biggest thing that's running really the energy of this Mandan Braves offense here.
Mandan lined up, 2nd and 11. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. Sheldon takes a snap, fakes the handoff, rolls left. Oh, but then slips. Yeah,
Cam
Allers.
Allers. That is a tough one. You're definitely going to want to get back.
Coming in a bit late there. Now you can make the argument he couldn't slow his momentum.
He
but
could have slipped too.
He could have slipped a little bit too. The refs didn't see it that way.
Personal foul
Oh,
there.
personal
Necessary
foul.
roughness. Yep. That's a tough one there. I know. Really excited there. You get to make that play. I mean, again, Sheldon kind of did it to himself there, slipping there, but all you had to do was really touch him and just didn't.
It should be a 15. I thought that would be a 15-yard penalty. Must be from the spot of the foul. So that really, that's a big help for Mandan. Going from a sack to 15 yards further upfield. Third down here for the Braves.
Yeah, big stop here for the Deacons.
4 yards to go. Running back right behind Sheldon, fakes the handoff, rolls left again.
Oh, and he's taking
Guns
this
into the
one.
outside.
Oh, wow.
Finds an open window and shoots through it for a nice 12-yard gain and a third down conversion.
I feel like we haven't seen that a lot either. I mean, we've seen him move around. We've seen him really have doing a great job getting in the position to make those throws downfield, but we haven't seen him actually use his legs like that, I don't think, very much.
Especially with the designed run. We did see
Yes.
the option a couple times in the first half, but that not like that, and that really paid off. He was able to get around, I think Allers there was on the contain on the right side. He was able to get to the outside there.
Definitely.
Get rid of that third down.
Yeah, just another thing the Deacons are going to have to defend.
Up the middle here.
Oh, great stop. They got to continue what they're doing there, defending the run, and just stay confident if you're one of the defensive backs here. Just really staying on those lethal Mandan receivers.
Great point. What do you see Mandan doing here? Do you think it's going to be another run? That's been working for him the last couple plays.
I mean, it has, but I think you're going to catch the Deacons off guard. I want to see a pass play to maybe some of their other receivers here in 17,
Let's see a little play
Olhauser.
action.
Yeah.
Not this time. Just drops back, Sheldon. Right up the middle, has the man.
Oh, stopped a
just-
little too early there. 43. Doug Sheldon.
Wonder if there's any relation.
You gotta wonder.
Not the right chemistry there, though. Just missed him. And he beat
He
the
was open
defense.
too.
That
He was open.
Catch away from a touchdown. That would have been a 10-yard walk-in for Doug Sheldon. Leininger comes off the field. Third down and long.
Another third down here. Definitely doesn't scare the Braves, but interesting to see how they're gonna attack this one. Oh, had to stop in his tracks there. Number 19, Rustin Medenwald. Tough play to make there. Just thrown a little bit behind him. Couldn't make that one go.
That'll leave 4th and long. 8 yards to go for the Mandan Braves. On the Shanley 37-yard line. This would be a huge stop for the Deacons here. Kicking off to start off the second half. If they're able to get a stop, get the ball back without giving Mandan any more points, that'll be huge.
Yeah, really got to get this one.
Pivotal play here, 4th down. Sheldon drops back.
Oh, you
Lot
got
of
pressure. Oh,
number
great
7.
play. Great job.
Perkarevich.
Isaac Perkarevich there with Cam
Perkarevich,
Allers right
Cam
behind to
Allers.
finish the job, yeah.
All over Sheldon. There's that pressure you've been waiting for all game, Seeley.
And they have got to keep it up. Stay consistent. Better field position now, too. Really drove him back from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, 4th and 8, it's going to be a pass. Just the pass rusher's dream. You could see Cam Allers salivating from here. Perkarevich comes up the middle, too. Great play by the Deacon defense.
Definitely continue to play smart. No little self-inflicted mistakes. They got to cut down on those if you're the Deacons.
Perkarevich.
Another
motion
play
left.
here.
Short pass to the left. Perkarevich. Good, strong running. for number 7 senior Isaac Perkarevich will
Definitely
Bring a
staying
9-yard
staying consistent, keeping the playbook kind of small here. We're seeing a lot of plays just like that, or Meyer keeping it down the middle. I want to see some maybe a little mix up here. Do something a little different.
Meyer keeps it. Runs to the left for a short gain. That'll be a first down for the Deacons.
Trevor Anderson with the stop for the Braves, but that's enough for a Deacon first down.
Whatever works, works though. Gotta do what you gotta do. See what they do here now.
If it's not broke, don't fix it. But they do change things up a little bit.
Looking
Meyer
for
looking
something.
deep. Smart play.
Very
Didn't have anything. Wanted Meyer down the sideline. Saw that it wasn't there. Tried not to force it this time.
Yeah, a lot of maturity there from Meyer. He took some of those early in the game and suffered the consequences, but there, no one's open, throw it away. Only second down. You're doing just fine. Loading up the left side here for the Deacons.
Short pass to Oshak. Makes a man miss on the sideline. The
Oh,
footwork
wow,
along the
Oshak's still
sideline
going.
is just
Again.
impressive. What a run by Sam
How
Oshak.
many, maybe 3 cutbacks? That is just absolutely crazy. I mean, that is one thing Oshak is known for, just his ability to tiptoe up the sideline, go and hurry up here too from the Deacons.
Meyer keeps it up the middle. Slides
Oh,
down, but flag in
slide-
the
a
backfield.
flag
What's
here.
going on here? Couple of flags on the field now.
Definitely caught the Braves off guard. Barely a second to celebrate that play, and the Deacons are going right back at it.
But you're right. So you see that sort of footwork by Sam Oshak all the time, especially along the sideline. I mean, you wonder how many agility ladders went into those moves.
Definitely. I mean, really exciting to see if he's going to further his athletic career at all. You got to hope he does.
In football, you think?
I mean, he's a great hockey player, too. I know. I think he plays baseball. Really, sky's the limit for him.
He's fun to watch, an explosive player. We'll see what the call is on the field.
It's like
Refs
they're-
deliberating.
Yeah, conversing there. I have a feeling it's going to be on the Braves, but
That's what the Deacon players are indicating.
it's like
Long
we're going to
discussion.
talk to the Braves coach over there. Some sort of signal.
Penalty on the Braves.
Oh,
Personal foul.
personal foul.
I didn't catch that first signal. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So I
Yeah,
don't
I'm a
know what that
little
was.
thrown here.
Personal foul on the Braves. After this,
Oh, might have been the legal substitution.
that'll take it down to the 2-yard line.
Either way, it's in the Deacons' favor. That's all they can ask for.
So I think there were 2 fouls on that play. A legal substitution, which was declined, and then the personal foul. Was that how that works, Healy?
I think it was maybe taking the one with more yardage.
Whatever be the case, first and goal for Deacons.
Oh,
Perkarevich launches into the end zone.
a lot of power from him. You saw him. He got the ball, and he knew what he had to do.
Touchdown, Deacons. Nice push from that O-line again. Again, those guys don't get enough praise. I was picking their brain a little bit this week, and they said one of the keys for them on the O-line is you don't really have a right tackle, right guard, center, left guard, left tackle. You just got 5 brothers.
Very well said from.
They're a family down there, and you see that chemistry. They can keep the pocket for Meyer. They can push it along for Perkarevich. Let's see if they can convert this 2-point conversion. Oh, it's not. Is it dead? Do they call? Oh, okay, they call it dead, I guess.
Yeah, they did.
8:27 left in the third.
Oh, tough one there.
Yeah.
You know when Meyer has to hold it for that long on a 2-point conversion, it's probably not going our way. A lot of
tight
time.
Thought he had Leininger there, but that was just too tight of a window to sneak the ball in. Was that the soccer score?
Yes, soccer score 1-0. Deacons are leading in Jamestown over there in
Okay,
Bismarck.
It's just live update given to the fans. Cichy erupts at the news.
Definitely
Shanley Soccer
an
up
exciting
1-0.
one. I think last year was a bittersweet kind of season for the Deacons. I know they had a sort of second chance after Cheyenne didn't get to play in that playoff game, I believe, or something of the sort. And
It was weird, yeah.
yeah,
Do you know who they're
Deacons
playing
just
today?
where?
Do you know who the Shanley Soccer's playing today?
Jamestown.
Okay.
Yeah,
Big
big
night for
game.
Shanley Athletics. Brian Sean back to kick. Short one, roller. Might as well just let that go out of bounds, right?
Oh.
Illegal procedure. But I suppose you want to make sure that
Yeah,
Shanley
I
doesn't
mean-
recover the ball.
But it's got to touch someone first for them to recover it, yeah. So I guess if it did touch him, yeah, you got to get on that.
Well, not if it goes 10 yards. If it goes 10
Oh,
yards,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's a live ball, but on the kickoff. Okay, this is uncharted territory for Mandan, this game being down, I believe. Well, not for the first time, because Shanley had the lead 8-7 early on in the first quarter. But now the lead's a bit larger gap here. See how the Mandan Braves respond.
Yeah, I expect to see a lot of mobility again from Sheldon in the quarterback position, and we'll see how the Deacons try and shut down this Mandan offense that's been very good this game.
Jace Johnson, number 23, some good blocking out there for the Braves.
When he gets going, he is going. You saw Deacons flying all over the place trying to get a stop there.
Yeah, a lot of green on that left side. He took advantage of it. Runs for about 11, 12 yards, gets the Mandan first down. That's exactly what you want to see if you're the Mandan head coach. Being able to rebound from the Shanley touchdown. One receiver to the near side, two to the left. Sheldon behind center, running back behind him. Ooh, something was
Ooh,
off there.
uh-oh. You could tell right away. Yep, false start on the Braves.
There those penalties go again for Mandan. You know, they're going to be kicking themselves on the bus ride back for all these penalties. It's the false starts, too, that are really going to bother you.
Yeah, and that feels like something you got to be on the same page. I mean, they're having some great plays, and these false starts are just not helping them, to say the least.
Same formation as before. Olhauser in motion. Run by Johnson up the middle. 4 yards. Second and 11 for the Mandan Braves. Right around midfield.
I want to see some more energy from the Deacons. They've always been such an exciting team to watch, and right now they're playing a little robotic, I guess you could say. They're just it doesn't feel like they're just kind of going through the motions. I want to see a little more excitement, trying to get some momentum to go their way here. They got to make some of these stops.
Yeah, they might have the closeness of the game in mind, and they might just need to let loose a little bit. Just play their game.
Good play again.
Getting a lot of touches to start off this second half.
Yeah, Chrisman there to help out with that stop there.
3rd and 5 for the Braves. Very manageable third down for a team that's been able to convert a couple of 3rd and long.
I was just going to say probably one of their shortest third downs of this whole game, Mr. Schott.
We'll see what they decide to call here. Two receivers left, one to the right. Looks like Johnson's behind Sheldon. D-line adjust, handoff to Johnson.
Oh, right on
Finds
the
a lot of
outside.
green, but
Oh,
great
good open field.
tackle. Caden Binnick coming up in the safety position.
He has had quite the game tonight.
Huge stop by Binnick. Looked like Johnson was going to get that first down at the start, but Binnick just took the right angle there.
Yeah, you got 6 feet. And where are we here? 6 foot 170 in Johnson. Very big, athletic, and you got Caden Bennick kind of at a size disadvantage, but really has the power there to bring him down. Definitely helping out his team.
Great tackle by Bennett. Braves elect to go for it on 4th down. A lot of pressure. Finds the man right down the middle.
Oh my gosh,
open.
he's still going. Hannison trying to catch him, but can't make it happen. Oh, 4th
Huge
down play.
Play for the Braves on 4th down, just like you said, Seeley. And it is electric here, folks. There are a lot of Mandan fans here that are cheering on their team, and their team is performing.
It is just back and forth, Mr. Shot.
What a game. What a game.
Lining up here for the extra point.
So far, 16. Thomas Catalano has been automatic. Oh, that one not
talk
so
too
much,
soon.
though.
That's a tough one.
The announcer's cursed. Wow, that is real. How about that?
Yeah, very low kicks all game. That one just too low to count.
It sounded like he was tipped, too. I'm not sure if somebody got a hand on that or what the case was. We got 26-27. Mandan takes a narrow lead here. 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, definitely just some great plays on both sides of the field tonight. I mean, both teams just neck and neck, fighting for any advantage here, really.
Yeah, this really feels like some foreshadowing. I think we're going to see this matchup again sometime in the playoffs. Maybe pretty deep. I'm not sure where Mandan's ranked right now, but they are certainly executing here. They're showing some impressive stuff.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you love to watch. Maybe not the best one to play in, maybe a little nerve-wracking here, but very exciting. Just back and forth. Some great athleticism on display tonight.
Absolutely. We got Oshak and number 0. That's
Busick.
Busick back to return it. Low kick down the middle.
Got Chrisman coming here.
with it there. Playmaker, he can make some things happen.
Yeah.
Mandan swarms him though, keeps him at the 28.
Can just see him looking for any opening he can take. Couldn't find one there. That was quite as open as he would have liked.
Chrisman heads off, Meyer on. Again, still no really offensive touches for Chrisman that I've seen.
Yeah, not too many from him. Maybe I'd like to see him get a little more involved.
It's mainly been Oshak and Leininger on the outside. Mandan swarms, great defensive play there.
Yeah, tough one there.
You got to imagine the adrenaline starting to kick in for Mandan a little bit, especially with that last touchdown. Momentum's in their favor.
For sure. I mean, this is a big game, big stage too. I mean, Mandan coming into this definitely considered more of an underdog, and they're really showing they came out to play. Bringing on 3rd down.
And again, it was a question, who's going to be able to take down the #1 Shanley football team? We saw Davies take a good shot at it last week with that slow full house offense, but Mandan going about it totally differently. Another short pass, but these are getting more and more dangerous.
And he's got Field in front of him, Leininger. Up the left side, you got a Mandan number 6 trying to catch him, and he's not going to succeed. Oh my goodness.
Huge play by Jordan Leininger.
And I mean, I expect nothing less of him. He's made so many plays all year. That's just what he does.
That's what he does, and some great blocking on the outside.
Again,
I mean, this offensive scheme doesn't work unless you got some great blocking wide receivers. I'm not sure who the Deacons had on the left side, but they gave Leininger the window he needed, and he took advantage of that.
Again, great play. Saw, again, that kind of parallel pass from Meyer, but getting some great yardage resulting in a touchdown here.
Yeah, and you can see the DN getting answer and answer with those passes out to the left and to the right. Meyer's got to be careful. But that time it paid off. 2-point conversion here. Confusion on the Mandan defense. Meyer takes the snap, rolls to the left.
He's going. Is he
for
gonna
the pylon, jumps.
Oh
my gosh.
You gotta think that every coach on the Deacon sideline is just holding their breath. Meyer mid-air.
Holy
They can't afford to lose him right now. That's a gutsy play from him.
We've seen everything this game, Seeley.
I'm in shock.
What a football game here at Cichy Stadium. Don't change that dial, folks.
Oh, really? You can. I mean, 34-27 here. This game is far from over.
Mandan was quick to respond last time. Let's see if they do it again.
Yeah, this is a fun one, Mr. Shot. Definitely exciting. Both teams are playing really, really well.
Electrifying plays. Both teams unfazed when they find themselves down. Both are just able to respond back, ready to operate whatever the circumstances. Let's see if the Shanley defense can finally get a stop here against the Mandan offense. So far, hasn't really happened. Brian Shawn lines up the kick. Nice boot down to the 25. Returnable.
But they do get that down right away there at, looks like the 35.
Good coverage by the
35,
kickoff
yeah.
team.
Yeah, nice kick from him too, again. Good stuff.
Good work stepping in for starting kicker Matt Berg. Still awaiting another update here from the Shanley soccer game.
Yeah, big possession here. You got 4:56 in this third quarter tonight. Game is far from over. Deacons hoping to get the ball back as soon as they can.
Sheldon lined up in the shotgun, empty backfield. Takes a snap, rolls to the right per usual. Looks for a man, sends him deep. Nothing there though. Gets rid of it. Are you kidding me?
Oh! Oh! And
What's a flag call? What a play by Hudson Sheldon.
I gotta. Was that Bennick coming there too to get the stop?
We'll see what the call is. He was really tight to the sideline. He might have stepped out of bounds. That's what you tend to see with the hat come off there, I think.
Well, can we just take a second to applaud Sheldon on that play, throwing that? He was halfway falling down to the ground and still made that play.
I thought he was
I
throwing
thought
it
he was
away,
down.
but sure enough, his man Olhauser ready for the catch. Let's see here. I don't know if we've gotten a call yet.
Deacons are just like, what is going on? Unfair. I mean,
You don't see Sheldon drop back to pass in the pocket a lot. They tend to roll him out either to the right or to the left, and so far that's been effective.
you know, Adam Leininger is just probably wishing he could have got that one a little down sooner, right there, holding on to his ankles. I mean, I thought he was throwing it out of bounds. I didn't even realize there was a Brave there ready to rein that one in.
I believe that's the call for... Look at the call here.
Illegal touch on Mandan.
Yeah, illegal touch. So he stepped out of bounds, and once you step out of bounds, I don't believe you can touch it until you've regained
Established
position.
yourself in again, yeah.
So that's the call there. Takes away a big play, but wow, what an exhibit of athleticism by the Mandan
Got
Braves.
first down here.
Shanley Deacons crowding the line as if they're going to blitz here. Ooh, Leininger comes up. Mandan hand. Oh! Shanley gets to him, but Sheldon almost put it in the right place.
That is just, and Johnson right there could have almost caught that one too.
A lot of pressure there coming from Jordan Leininger off the right side.
Pressure put on by Jordan Leininger on that
Great play there. Really, both teams mixing in some different looks, trying to catch the other side off guard.
Cam Allers found his way to the backfield too. You know he likes to be back there.
Yeah, he is a special player at that.
Something was off there. What do we got? Clock was winding down.
You got Luke Rogan trying to force some sort of penalty, kind of falling back there.
Delay a game. More penalties for the Mandan Braves, pushing them back. 2nd and 20 now.
Again, these self-inflicted wounds. I mean, Mandan is just having a tough time right now. A little sloppy, I'd say.
Yeah, delay games, false starts. The illegal touch is tough to control, but the false starts and the delay games, those you gotta make sure you have down, especially by this time in the season.
For sure.
2 receivers left. Olhauser in motion. Hands it off to Jace Johnson. Makes something happen when there wasn't a lot there. Gets about 5 yards on the carry.
Good, strong tackling there. Looks like we got 3rd and 16 here. This is a big one again. The Braves are no stranger to long 3rd downs. We'll have to see what play they choose to take out here.
Yeah, 3rd and 16. They've had to go pretty deep in the playbook for a couple of these 3rd down conversions. Shanley cheerleaders trying to amp up the Shanley student section. Cichy gets loud.
Oh, yeah. You can hear him from up
mishandles the
here.
snap. Looks to the left, guns
Oh,
it
you
down,
got
but he
one
has
going
the
down.
man. What a...
Oh, he dropped it last
Couldn't
second.
hang on.
Oh, it's Bennick again.
Caden Binnick with another
my
clutch
gosh.
defensive play.
Player of the
Outstanding
game.
work.
I am so impressed with Caden Bennick tonight, coming up and getting the job done.
Great safety
He
play
is
from
there in
Binnick.
all of these big possessions. He's there where the action is, and he is making things count.
Another outstanding pass, and I don't know who that receiver was, but he was gunning down the sideline.
Wow.
Had a step on it, but Binnick recovered and just covered that beautifully.
Yeah, looks like we got Ovshak down in the back here to receive.
Nice boot. Oh,
Oh,
it's on its way out.
bit out of bounds.
Still a solid punt for the Braves, sending the Deacons back to their own 26-yard line. That's a valuable asset to have as a skilled punter in high school football.
Oh, we've seen a few great punts from him tonight. Very impressive. Pretty decently long field here for the Deacons to work with. Definitely time. You got 3:34 here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I'd say maybe milk the clock a little bit, but that's just not really what the Shanley offense does.
That is not how they play.
Oh.
Oh,
Little bobbled
didn't
catch
get that.
there.
No, didn't have any possession over that one. That'll be incomplete.
Crispin incomplete.
I think that was 21. Jake Kraft.
Seen some good
Sophomore
things from
coming
him
in, getting some
too.
good
Yeah.
minutes. Oh my goodness gracious! What a play! What a play!
Oh, he did catch it. He did.
by
Yeah.
number 19 for the Mandan Braves.
Chrisman was trying to
Rustin
say he didn't
Miedenwald.
get that one, but
They call it an interception.
just when you think the Deacons have things settled,
It felt like they were about
controlled,
to get a little more control, up by
Yup.
7. Exactly.
a little slow this down, take some time off, boom, interception. I mean, none of this is predictable anymore. I mean, I'm just sitting here just on the edge of my seat. I don't even know what to expect
Yeah,
anymore,
this,
Mr. Schatz.
This game is its own highlight reel.
Just too high of a pass there again. Not the interception he's thrown before where it's kind of just like a low laser kind of. That one just over the
Over the
fingertips.
head. But what a catch by Miedenwald. That was
Definitely
extremely
impressive.
Turnover number 4 for the Deacons. Jace Johnson up the middle.
Good gain there from him.
And I think that's what Mandan wants to see, right? You're on pace. A nice 2nd and 5. You know, hopefully there's no penalties here that send them back. But now they're on track.
This is a game for the books, Mr. Schott. Definitely an exciting one here.
Indeed. A great end to the regular season for Sid Cichy.
Oh my goodness, yes. I mean, breaking in this new field with some great games. We got 34-27. Deacons still in the lead. See if the Braves can change that.
Empty backfield for Sheldon. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Rolls left.
Oh, but
Cam
you got
always
Cam
all over him.
chasing.
Sheldon gets to the outside, though. Ooh, Crispin put a lick on him, though.
Yeah, there's some tough feelings out there.
What a hit by Caden Crispin. Looks like Sheldon was going to get a couple more yards, maybe get that first down, but Crispin stopped him
Yeah.
in his tracks.
I mean, I'd be scared if I saw Crispin coming at me full speed when I was trying to get a first down. That great play from him.
Absolutely.
Short 3rd down here, 3rd and 2. Deacons looking to make a stop here, get the ball back.
Short pass. Olhauser makes the man miss. Gets that first down that they needed so badly.
And a rare miss there from Bennick. We've seen him come up with those open field tackles a lot tonight.
Instead, it's number 11. Bodenmeyer get another tackle.
2:24, 2:22 left in this quarter here. Braves are in no rush. You can see them out there playing calm, cool, and collected. Trying to put some points on the board here, tie it up again.
Again, just extremely well composed this entire game. Never got frazzled, even when the Deacons might have made a big play.
Oh, wow. That was a great play there, too. I mean, definitely just so prepared.
Brody Skalski, sophomore running back into the carry. Nice 5-yard gain on first down.
Leininger, Jordan Leininger on the stop for the Deacons.
You know the Deacon defense wants to stop here.
Yeah, you can see a Deacon player getting attended to here on the sideline here. Can't quite tell who it is. But Deacon defense here. Pressure, long one. Oh, and he comes up with it. Oh, can he bring it down? No, I think he got in.
Oh, they call him
Oh,
down
no.
just short.
Oh, Hannison right there. Great job catching up, though. 48 on that
Is
one.
that Tristan Ulmer? Tristan Ulmer, junior wide receiver. Great play. Bringing it down to the 1-yard line.
I think that's another thing to kind of bring attention to. We've been saying so many names on both sides. I mean, you don't really have like one or two great players. These teams are composed of a lot of great athletes working together.
Great point. Mandan Braves line up. 2 backs in the backfield. One moves to the right side of the line there. Jace Johnson behind Hudson Shelton. Shelton hands it off to Jace Johnson. Johnson untouched into the end zone. 33-34. See, it doesn't stop.
I just can't. I mean, great play design there. Punching it into the end zone. I mean, what more can you want on that there? Everything's working on both ends of the field for the Braves right now. I mean, you really can't be a happier team than they must be right now.
Great execution, for sure. Now, are they keeping their offense out? It looks like
maybe taking a page from the Deacons playbook here, trying to punch it in for 2, perhaps.
not interested in tying up the game. They want to take that lead. Maybe a bit affected from the last extra point that was missed with the block there.
Definitely probably taking that into account.
Johnson behind Sheldon. Sheldon takes a snap.
Oh,
Stood up. Oh! Fumble. I thought he was going to get that pitch out to Johnson.
Yeah, I don't
at the
know.
last
That was a
second.
little... Definitely a hard hit on Sheldon there, too.
Looked like he was going to make it, but he's stopped in his tracks like Paul on the road to Damascus. I mean, what a play by the Shanley defensive line.
Religion teacher at heart.
I can't help myself.
Great part of our Shanley faculty here. Lethal weapon in our teaching, our teachers here.
That was my nickname in high school. Lethal weapon.
I can only imagine, Mr. Schott. This game is just back and forth. So exciting. I don't think that the Deacons have had a test like this in really quite a long time. I know last year they had their butts kind of handed to them when they played Cheyenne, that one big loss there, but this is just so close, so exciting. Deacons really gotta hope to get on top here, get something going.
We haven't really seen a game quite like this season from the Deacons. I mean, the Davies game last week, of course, was a great game back and forth. But eventually, right around this time in the third quarter, the Deacons started to pull away. Mandan, though, just coming back right at them. Kick down the middle. Is that Chrisman there? Picks it up. Indeed. Runs it to the left. Finds a little wiggle room.
Oh, and he's still going.
Fantastic athlete, making it all the way down to the 43-yard
So
line.
impressive, yes.
43-yard line. Deacons will start over 1st and 10.
Shanley offense comes out.
Definitely the field position you want to start with here. Just got to make it count. Get some points on the board. Yeah, 34-33. Deacons do still just barely hold on to that lead with 59 seconds left in this third quarter.
This is going to be an interesting fourth quarter, Seeley.
Cannot wait.
Meyer keeps it, runs up the middle. Not a lot there, but still pulls off 3 yards.
Things are getting scrappy out there. Both teams want this
Gain
one.
of about 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. Rather gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Mandan crowding the line. Maybe showing blitz. Meyer calling out an adjustment. 3 receivers to the left, snaps the ball, hands it off to Leininger.
Oh, shut down.
Strong running, but a lot of Braves around the ball.
Again, I feel like these interceptions kind of playing a role in the play calls here.
Out of the field.
Mandan player down. Hopefully just a cramp.
Yep,
That's
getting up.
40.
Oh, he had a great catch
49.
this or no, yeah, it was 48.
They have the Jaden Ropes.
Jaden Bropes able to make his way off the field there. Hopefully he's all right.
3rd and 6 now for the Deacons.
Injury timeout, I think. Oh, end of the 3rd quarter.
And the 3rd quarter here.
6 seconds left. Deacons will just let the clock wind
Yep.
down, bring it down to the 4th. You see the 4 fingers go up.
Yeah, they're going to come into this 4th quarter with a tough 3rd down here. Hopefully they can make something happen. Really tight game here. I mean, we don't see a lot of 4th quarters where the Deacons are having to fight for a lead.
Indeed. But it's good to face this adversity, especially before you get to the playoffs. Hopefully they can pull it out, but either way, a good fight like this, I think, is going to be good experience for this team that's really rolled quite easily for most of the season.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, definitely a learning experience here. Nothing is ever promised, but the Deacons are proving they're still fighting. They have not let down. Shanley TV is made possible in part by the Shanley Athletic Club and their generous members. Check out their website today at shanleyathleticClub.com to learn how your membership contributes to Shanley TV, the Deacon Den, and many other student-athlete needs. While you're there, be sure to renew your annual membership by clicking the Join Now button, or become a member if you are not one already. It's easy to become a member and anyone can join, so sign up today. The Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level.
Shane Gain gets adjusted there.
Yeah, definitely want to make sure we're precise on that.
Especially on this crucial 3rd and 8 here.
See what Mandan has drawn up for this one.
Oh, Perkarevich out to the... No, Leininger motions to the right. Interesting movement. Motions back. Deacons maybe trying to draw him offside, but Mandan doesn't bite. Same motion. Leininger fakes to the right, nothing doing.
Oh, no.
A lot of Braves.
Definitely not what the Deacons wanted from that one. It brings on 4th and 5, yeah.
A lot of Braves were able to penetrate the line there.
Yeah, kind of weird state of events there, trying to throw the Mandan defense off guard, but does not go their way.
Mandan crowd gets loud.
This is a big
play.
one. This will be a big
play.
one. This will determine a lot about this quarter now.
4th and 5 from the Shanley
Rolling
Shield.
out here.
Meyer drops back. Long ball on a 4th down. Bit of an arm punt. Oh, the Mandan defender is all over him. Blanket coverage on Leininger.
And again,
Great defense.
he still had a shot at that one. That ball was Meyer could not have thrown a better pass.
Great adjustment by Leininger. I didn't think he had a chance, but he was able to take a shot at it, but great coverage. Doesn't pay off. Mandan will take over at the Shanley 49. Chain gain moves ever so slightly. Veteran chain gain, actually, here that we have.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. They've been going on a couple decades. Some say they have the most first downs in Shanley history.
Oh, wow.
Unofficial record. Olhauser in motion.
Oh.
Jace Johnson off to the left.
Cam Allers.
All over the ball tonight.
We've said his name a few times tonight.
Coming off that right end.
Oh, yeah. Very strong, powerful player. Cam Allers.
Yeah, it is. It must be somewhat imposing because I'm pretty sure our D-line and our O-line, between the 4 or 5 of them, could bench press a school bus.
Oh, I don't doubt that, Mr. Schott. I mean,
A couple of strong guys down there.
yeah. Cam Senior photos took place in our weight room. They are a committed group of guys, this Shanley football team.
That's awesome.
Deep
Sheldon
one here.
rolls out, has the
Hannison.
man.
Oh, Five's got it. Hannison trying to catch him. Tries to go for the ball at the end there too, but does bring him down. Number 5.
5 for Mandan.
Yep.
It'll be first and goal for the Braves from the
Tough to make
Yeah,
out.
sorry. Tough time up here trying to get numbers here.
If it's number 5, it would be Jensen Schulz, junior wide receiver.
Oh, they've had a couple of these big plays here. Hannison having a tough time containing them on the sideline.
Another great ball by Sheldon.
Beautiful ball. Back on the ground here. Good stop from the Deacons.
It is going to be really interesting if Mandan gets a touchdown
This
here.
is just like the versatility of both of these teams. I mean, great runs here from the Braves, but a really great job getting those big plays too on the sideline. Really getting those yards, getting first downs. Hopefully it can transfer into some points for the Braves.
We did just get good news from the soccer game. Sealy Shanley won 1-0. They'll be playing Legacy tomorrow in the state championship.
Oh, and that's exciting.
We had one victory in Jamestown. Let's see if we can get a victory here at Cichy Stadium. Jace Johnson running to the left. Gets a couple more yards there. 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line.
Yeah, I know. It'll be an exciting game tomorrow. There's a bus going out to Bismarck for it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, getting some fans out there. Hopefully soccer can get the dub.
That'll be interesting because, you know, Legacy will have a lot of fans there, being the in-town team.
Definitely.
Johnson behind Sheldon. 2 receivers left. Oh, man slips on the out route. Not a lot happening for Sheldon.
Oh, right at the
Almost
end.
pulled down the one-handed grab right against the sideline. Sheldon bought himself enough time to give them a prayer, but tough play.
Definitely.
That'll make it 4th down and 6. 4th and goal to 6.
Huge play here, 4th down and 6. 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this is a big one here.
Sheldon comes to the huddle with a play call. We just got a whistle.
Yeah, ball came in there.
Oh,
Yep, restart the play clock here.
ooh, do we have movement? That is not what you want if you're Mandan.
Oh, no.
Mandan coach is not happy.
Oh, just shooting themselves in the foot at this point.
Ouch.
And this close, too. This is just... It has to be disheartening, too. I mean, they're making so many great plays, and then just these little things just coming to bite them.
Scooting themselves back. 4th and 6 is manageable. 4th and 11. That's
a
almost
tough.
dire.
Yep, you got to get a touchdown here. Otherwise, Deacons ball.
Let's see what Mandan calls here. I'm going to guess they roll out Sheldon to the right side.
Definitely, it's going to involve him moving and making the play here. Let's hope the defense sticks it to him.
Indeed he does. Has Olhauser rolling on the out route, not a lot there.
Oh,
It's
intercepted!
Oh, maybe not the right thing to do there if you're lining. I mean, the instincts kick in, of course,
Yeah.
to grab that ball, but it might have been wiser just to
Swat
it
it, get
down.
it right down where, yeah.
Regardless, huge stop from the Shanley defense.
Yeah, definitely a tough one there. I mean, these are some really crucial plays. You got to keep your head straight, and Deacons get it back. Maybe not where they could have wanted it, but all that matters is the ball is in their hands.
Absolutely. They can make it work from the 2-yard line.
Oh, yeah, of course. First play here is just Probably going to be a run, I'd assume, trying to get out of the end zone here.
Probably want to get a little bit more breathing room. Probably
Give-
don't want to do one of those lateral passes that we've been seeing a lot of.
Give Meyer some room.
Go with Leininger up the middle. Oh, but it is a pass. Ooh,
Oh.
that felt pretty dangerous. Looked like
I
there were a lot of
want to
Mandan
know
jerseys
how
over
fast that ball was going. That was something. The arm on Meyer.
there. Well, Landon Meyer, an avid baseball player too, I believe. Pitcher maybe. I'm not quite sure. Looked like it there.
Yeah. I know Bowden is a pitcher for sure. Not sure about Landon.
Okay.
do
Meyer
this
by
again
himself in
here.
the backfield. Ooh, Mandan.
Oh!
Encroachment, or do we have some movement on the Shanley side? Looks like Butler is wondering what happened. Yeah, movement on the Shanley line.
Only brings it back a little bit. Already very close to the end zone here.
Don't have a lot of room to spare if you're the Deacons.
They've got to get this upfield here.
Meyer alone in the backfield. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Oh, slow snap.
Again.
What happened there? Maybe some movement on the left side of the line.
We'll see what it is again here. Looked a little off right away. I think I just said what we were all thinking. It's
Took the
heartbreaking.
words right out of my mouth, Sealy.
We're just talking about how Mandan, all these false starts, all these self-inflicted things, and now the Deacons are playing copycat.
Still alone in the backfield. Throws it. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Myers pass incomplete, intended for Adam Leininger.
There's just, not many plays here that you can really work from this position on the field. Got a third down here.
And we haven't seen the Deacons punt yet today. I don't know if that's something they really do quite often. You're not going to want to go for it down here on 4th down, that's for sure. So they need something to happen.
Tough.
He's got some receivers out there. Guns
He
it down.
goes.
Oshak is open!
Oh, he's going!
One man to beat.
He's still going.
Getting tracked
Trying
down.
to get him.
Gets past them. 99 yards for Oshak. What a play by the Deacons. Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh!
That's got to be some kind of a record. I don't know.
98
How does it get
yards?
any longer? At least tied for the longest receiving touchdown in world history. 99 yards.
We were just praying we could get out of the end zone, but we end up with a touchdown.
Yeah, no kidding.
What is going on, Mr.
Forget
Shot?
4th down.
I am freaking out back here. Everyone, this is just
Exciting times. We can barely contain ourselves here in the booth.
holy crap.
Wow.
Huge
What a
play from Ovshak there. Right on his heels, too. The defender was right there.
And what a ball by Meyer. Just really put it right in the breadbasket. Oshak caught it in stride.
Yeah, again, going for 2 here. Oh!
No
Lost the
way.
ball.
No way! Crispin with the 2-point conversion. And that's
Meyer-
big, Sealy. That just made it a 2-possession game.
Meyer loses the ball for a second. Looked like he was going down. Pulled it right into the middle there. And they make it
Huge.
count.
It's only 2 points, but that is a massive play. Makes that a 9-point game, a 2-possession game for sure. What a 2 minutes we've just had.
Meyer is
Oh
having
my.
quite the game. Lots of ups and downs, a few interceptions, fumble early, but he is coming back and proving that he is the starting quarterback, and he deserves to be here.
Absolutely impressive stuff from all the players on the field. What a game. One for the books.
Just amazing plays on both sides of the ball here. The Braves have some great passes down the field that have saved them in some tough 3rd down situations, but the Deacons here too. That is a play I will not forget.
If you were to describe this game in one word, Sealy, what would you say?
Astronomical.
Wow.
Just astronomical,
That
Mr.
is
Schott.
the perfect word to describe it. Astronomical indeed. Brian Sean back to kick it off here. So far we've seen lower kicks down the middle. Ooh, puts it up this time. Number 40 ready for a return. Oh, great coverage.
Deacons got him.
Is that Cam Allers? Cam Allers again.
Yeah, you can see. You know it's him when he's celebrating down there. Don't even need to see the number. You know.
What a game he's had.
Very impressive.
Stays on the field, ready to play that DN position. It's the Shanley defense
Definitely.
takes their formation.
Yeah, a lot of respect for these special teams players. I mean, tough position to be in trying to receive the ball, and you got Cam Allers coming at you.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, that's a tough position to be in.
Yeah, I would not want to have Cam Allers screaming down on me on the kickoff team.
That is a frightening sight. Definitely better field position here for the Braves than the Deacons just had a second ago.
Yeah. Looks like Mandan's going to take a timeout. Shanley's got a lot of momentum here. 8:40 to go in the game. They just made it a 2-possession game on an absolutely astronomical play by Sam Moshe.
Oh, I just still can't get over it. It's just so amazing. I mean, just hoping to get the first down and then coming up with that type of a play with a Brave right at your heels. Just amazing. Don't forget that you can connect with Shanley TV on social media. Get the latest updates about Shanley sports teams plus reminders about upcoming broadcasts. Like our Facebook page today at facebook.com/ShanleyTV or follow us on Twitter at ShanleyTV. Yeah, definitely a lot of ways to support us here in the booth. We got camera people, computer people, me and Mr. Schott here, Mr. Schott and I, working hard here to call this game for you guys. This is an exciting one. I think my favorite broadcast really all year.
Mine too. This is the only one I've ever done. And let me tell you, folks, the things that these students do and the advisors do in this club is absolutely impressive. From the announcing to the camera work, it's just great stuff that provides these games and really worthy of support here at Shanley TV. And we've got a nail-biter today.
Yeah, another exciting play there, too. I think that looked like Busick there on the coverage. Little errant pass from Sheldon down the field.
Yeah, they've been composed all game, the Mandan offense has. We'll see if they can keep that composure. Now things are getting a little bit more intense now that you're down 2 scores with 8:30 left.
Definitely we'll have to see how they react.
Oh, laser down the field, almost found a window. Tough pass, almost had it though.
Brings on 3rd and 10 here. You definitely want to see some safer decisions here. Just get the ball up the field. Yeah, they got to get a first down here if they want a shot at this game.
For sure.
But again, we can't even say that.
That's
Anything
true.
can happen.
That's true.
But again, they're going to want to get this first down to have a little more peace of mind. Trying to use up more of the clock. Get some points on the board.
Yeah, this game so far has defied the norm. That's for sure. So expect anything here in these last 8.5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, definitely. This is going to be some action-packed.
Looked like some movement. I thought I saw that on the left tackle.
Crispin getting a little excited here, telling us it's on the Braves.
False start. They'll scoop back again, making it a longer
This
third
has
down,
to be
3rd
a
and 15.
record of false start penalties. Both sides of the. I want to know the total. That would be an interesting statistic, Mr.
Yeah,
Schott.
you know the coaches are going to be emphasizing that in practice this week. You wonder what the penalty yardage is, too, especially for Mandan. They've been moving back quite a bit because of the yellow on the field.
Definitely, and just these 5-yard penalties, they all add up.
Yeah, indeed. Now we got a long 3rd down on the Mandan 21. Mandan in desperate need of a score here, need this conversion. Sheldon drops back to pass, finds some empty space, but no man, almost intercepted by Leininger again. 4th and 15. They've got a great punter, but you got to imagine they're kind of feeling the urge to go for it here. Not a lot of time left, but they do send the punt team out.
Interesting play there. Still a good, there's a lot of time left. A lot can happen, and we've seen that much tonight. Really.
Absolutely.
No
Puts
plays.
a lot of pressure on the Mandan defense, though, to stop this unstoppable Shanley offense.
Definitely.
Oh, a little off the foot there. Ooh, stay away from that football.
Yep, Crispin's going to let that one go.
Gets a
Good play
man-man
by
roll.
him. Don't leave anything to chance.
Yeah.
Stops rolling about the 41-yard line.
Don't want to risk a muff here. But you don't want to play. You don't want to play too safe.
Again, like I was saying, you saw a little bit of nerves, maybe it was, those early turnovers kind of getting in the heads of the Deacon offense. You still want to see them taking those risks, but still staying smart, realizing the score is more in their favor than it has been all game. But they still want to make something happen here. Not make it too easy for the Braves.
They got to keep up their typical aggressive play calling on offense, but not at the risk of a turnover. Find balance. Behind the line. What is going on here? No way. Ooh.
Oh! My heart was racing there, Mr. Schott.
Yeah,
that was a
that
tough one.
was-
You had some pressure there from the Braves.
Yeah, you got number 0 there, Carson Busick, who I think plays a little bit wide receiver, but I think he's also the backup quarterback. He's also a lefty, so they kind of put him in a prime spot to launch it downfield. Still a risky play call.
Again, leave it to the Deacons to come out with in this string of plays here with that.
I said aggressive play call.
Oh.
I didn't mean that. Not what I meant by that. But here we are.
Yeah, careful what you wish for here.
Deacons hang on to the football. Second down, they get about 3 yards, bringing up 3rd and 7 or so.
Down and 8. Skolsky on the tackle for the Braves.
3rd and 8's the official mark. 2 receivers left, 1 to the 2 right. Looks like Leininger is on the right of Meyer. Leininger in motion. Oh, Meyer finds a great gap.
Oh,
Gets that first down.
way to hold on to the ball, too.
Huge,
Great play from him.
huge play on 3rd down to make that conversion.
Again, it's all about that confidence. There's still going to be some tough plays, some tough games the rest of the year. And Meyer is really a crucial part of this offense. He has to stay tuned in.
Looks left, pump fakes, got a flag on
Flag
the
coming
field.
down.
Beautiful pass,
Oh,
though.
Leininger.
Jordan Leininger almost had that one. Would have been a tough catch, but really the only place that Meyer could put it. Let's find out what the yellow means. Ooh, personal foul
Ooh,
against
things are
Mandan.
getting personal now. Like I said earlier, getting a little scrappier minute by minute. And it's coming to hurt the Braves.
Kind of an interesting spot for that flag to be thrown. It was something on the D line. You wonder what that is. It was like a face mask as the guy was, personal
Yep.
foul face masking on the pass rush. Those penalty yards keep racking up for Mandan, Seeley, like you've been saying.
Especially these bigger ones like that. I mean, 5-yard penalties, blah, blah, blah. But you got a 15-yard penalty on something, again, like you can control where your hands are going. Got to play smart here. Mandan's going to need some points on the board.
Nice pump. Oh, my gosh. What a screen pass. I don't know if that was a screen pass, but what a play.
Yeah. Olfshot comes down. You can see him a little angry that
Yeah,
he let his feet get out from under him. Oh, such a great athlete.
Nice gain on 1st down, 2nd and 1. If Shanley can score a touchdown here, they really kind of break this game open with not a lot of time left for Mandan to recover.
Definitely. Keeping that strong.
Oh, my. That was
Is that 21 there, Mr. Schott?
21, yep. Jay Kraft
Jay Kraft.
threw his arms there. You wonder if the ball's a little slick.
Yeah.
There's a Mandan defender right behind him, too. You almost held your breath there.
Yeah,
Didn't want it to be
tough
a tip
one.
Interception.
Again, nothing in this game is promised.
Rolls left. Ooh, Leininger, nice route to the end zone. Yeah,
Oh!
great defensive recovery.
Yeah, Meyer had to, or no, Leininger had to kind of pull up and stop there to try and get that one to go.
If Meyer would have led him a little bit further in front, that could have been a touchdown.
Definitely a tough one. Pressure was coming at Meyer there. Just like that, we got 4th down.
No kidding. This is a huge play for Mandan. Do not go offsides. Oh, no. That is devastating for the Mandan defense.
Offsides on the Braves, and that's a Deacon 1st down.
Anyone can just feel their heart kind of break right there. That's a tough one. I mean, they needed a big stop there, and instead they just handed it to the Deacons.
Yep, 1st and 10 Fresh set of downs. Meyer keeps it.
Oh.
There's a tackle there. That's
Yeah,
a
tough
strong
one
tackle.
there.
Gain of about a yard, 2nd down and 9.
Again, this
They
game
didn't want
is far from over. 2nd down here.
Yeah, they didn't want any questions about that one like we saw in the first quarter where Meyer spun out of it and was able to get that long touchdown run after every Mandan defender thought he was down. Not there.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Yeah,
definitely
they
down on
learned
that
their
one.
lesson there. Oh, just weaseling it in there between defenders.
Jay Kraft over the middle.
Yeah, haven't heard his name
so
called
much.
a lot tonight, but
Sophomore getting some good minutes. Again, that's a tough catch over the middle. You got a lot of linebackers and safeties running
trying to
around
follow
there.
Leininger in the end zone, and he does. Oh, great touchdown from the Deacons. Textbook play, following it in, and Meyer makes it count.
And this is kind of what we saw with the Davies game, right? It's kind of back and forth. Great game. You're a bit nervous. Is our Deacons going to be able to, pull it out? But then they just stick to their guns, and eventually they start to pull away toward the end of the game. We got a 15-point game here. Looks like Deacons are going for a 2-point conversion.
I mean, wouldn't expect anything less of them at this point.
That's true.
We'll see if it's maybe a little less of a heart racer of a play like last time, though.
Deacons will go for 2.
You got
They convert this. That makes it a 3-possession game, which is almost certainly out of reach.
oh.
Unsuccessful.
Yeah, I couldn't get
2-point
that one.
conversion attempt.
Ovshak really tightly defended there. Great defense from the Braves.
Great defense there. As it stands, still a 2-possession game, just 15 points. Differentiate Shanley from Mandan. 6 minutes remaining, but we've seen some big plays out of the Mandan offense.
Yeah, definitely do not turn your TV or whatever device you're watching this on. Do not turn it off. This game is far from over. The Braves, I'm looking to see them make some gutsy plays again. Not be fazed by any long 3rd down, but they've got to make plays. There is not enough time in this game for them to mess around.
And I don't think we've heard a lot from Olhauser in this second half. Maybe that's one of the adjustments the Deacons made at halftime.
Shutting them down, yeah.
Make sure they had some coverage over the top there, wherever he's lined up, because he had a couple big catches there in the first half, not so much in the second half, if I'm recalling correctly. Let's see if he plays a big role here in this upcoming drive for Mandan. Brian Shawn lining up to kick, as he has many times throughout this game. Boots it down, nice kick. Oh, gets a Shanley roll.
Through the legs.
Mandan's got to get on top of that. Gets it at about the 1-yard line.
Oh,
my goodness. That
my
is not the field
goodness.
position Mandan needs.
Wow. From the leg of Brian Shawn.
Brian Shawn, backup kicker.
Wow.
Really sealing the deal almost for the
Not-
Deacons. Another great special teams play. by
Not the
Shanley
field
Deacons.
position you want.
That's a long field, but
mean-
hey, we've seen that long field being covered pretty quickly in this game. So
Definitely looking to see some big plays on this drive. You got 5:52 left in this 4th quarter. Really fun night tonight. Let's see what the Braves can do.
what a senior night for these Deacon seniors. Just a battle.
So exciting.
Hard-fought, fun football game. Great
Oh,
coverage on the
another
outside
open
by
tackle
Leininger.
there. Open stop, I should say. Leininger right there.
Deacon swarm, make it 2nd and 10.
Leininger gets you on the stop. 2nd down and 10.
Line up on the right hash mark.
Yeah, 2nd down here. Let's see what the Deacons can do here.
2 receivers
Try and get a
left to
stop.
right. Oh, you know that pass rush is looking to get out the quarterback. Oh, there's Olhauser. Oh, but there's Jordan Leininger getting his hands on the ball there.
Getting up there last second. You know, AC strength and conditioning, his vertical testing, his jumping program, definitely helping out.
What an asset is Mr. Anthony Carlquist here for the Shanley athletic programs. You know, I think he came in about 2007 or something like that, I recall. And you know what happens 2 years later? Shanley football wins their first state championship and then goes on to win a handful the next
And
decade.
I don't
AC's
think
been
that's a
here.
coincidence.
I don't think so either. You see these kids putting in the work. I mean, just take a look at Cam Allers, and you can tell how good AC is at his job.
Definitely.
Man, that would have been a
had to
great play.
come back for that one. A little off where he was going. That's
Yeah.
number 5 again there. He had,
It's a nice route, but I think it's just kind of a...
to Schultz. He had a great play on the other side of the field here.
Right, yeah, right. That pocket was getting
Yeah.
quite tight there for Sheldon to make an effective pass. Had the man, but
And they're
couldn't
going to
quite
punt
execute.
this one off.
That is surprising, but I guess I don't really know
Yeah.
what you do on 4th and 10 from your own 6.
Oh, just a tough one for the Braves. Oh,
Wow.
great. Wow.
Beauty. Sends Ojak back. Calls a fair catch. Probably just want to play it safe, I
Yeah.
suppose. Don't want to think about...
Again, good play
Make that
there.
move.
Good decision.
And you still got good field position. So
Oh, yeah, for
nothing-
sure. They don't have anything that they have to prove right now. They just got to play smart football, continue to get first downs. You really don't need to score at this point. I mean, it would be icing on the cake.
Absolutely. Meyer comes out to the huddle, calls the play. Some substitutions on the Mandan side. Ojak and Kraft on the right side. Kraft, again, getting some great minutes as a sophomore on this veteran wide receiving core.
Got a parallel here.
Oh,
Getting a little excited there. Leininger trying to look upfield before really possessing the ball.
Yeah, I think you could hear the big footsteps of Olhauser coming right at him.
Yeah.
He stood his ground, though. If only he would have made the
Oh,
catch.
yeah. Yeah, definitely not easily moved. Good to see him out there.
Ooh, hang on to that ball. Recovers it.
Oh, and he's still going.
Oh, strong run by Adam Leininger.
Again, getting those, really the first time he's had consecutive minutes like this all season.
Feisty 5 yards for Adam Leininger. Another strong player on the Shanley football team.
Yeah, definitely another one that'll be missed next year.
Less than 5 yards to go for the Deacons.
I believe this is his second game back from that injury. So you wonder if,
Oh!
you wonder if he's still getting used to the rhythm of the game. You saw a little bobbled handoff there, but able to recover quite nicely.
Definitely battling kind of a few different injuries. One brought on last end of the season there. We can all remember that at the state championship game.
Right, yeah, great point. There you saw the footwork of Ojak again. Just outstanding.
Yeah, getting the first down, but then thinking, how many more yards can I get?
Great pocket presence by Meyer, makes the veteran move, slides in
Yep.
bounds, keeps that clock rolling.
Very smart play there. Don't do anything too crazy here. Good play.
Second down and 6 from the 31.
Yeah, 3:31 left in this fourth quarter. Deacons trying to seal the deal on this senior night.
Deacons call a timeout, want to chat some things over, make
Yeah,
sure
maybe.
there aren't any mistakes coming up in the...
Really don't want to take a timeout here if you don't have to, but just a little miscommunication.
Drizzle's starting to come down again. The turnover could be big. Here, that's what the Mandan Braves are aiming for, I'm sure. Getting another one of those turnovers, 4 of which they've had already.
Definitely, and this is crunch time. The Braves really got to make something happen, and they got to do it fast.
3.5 to go in the fourth. Braves down by 15. Deacons rolling at their own 31-yard line. 2nd and 6. What's Mattern saying in the timeout right now, Cichy? What do you think?
He's telling them to play Deacon football. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. Get the first down. No penalties, that's for sure. And really, just trust. Trust in your teammates, and I think they've done a great job of that thus far. And coming through the adversity, the Braves have put up a fight. They have not made this an easy task for the Deacons.
By no means. Meyer behind center, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Leininger on Meyer's left side. Meyer takes a snap, Fakes a handoff to Leininger, goes
And he
up the
takes it.
middle.
Oh, just a
Plays ready for
scary
it.
one. Getting really crumpled up there, both sides by the Mandan defense there.
Yeah, it's been a long, hard-fought game. You know you have a lot of tired players out here. You'd hate for any injuries to happen in the last 3 minutes of this game.
Definitely got finish it out. Deacons really just want to wrap this one up and finish off their senior night strong.
Game clock running down. There are 12 seconds left. Deacons milking the clock as much as they can. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Leininger on the left. Typical formation for Shanley tonight. Bit of a short snap. Meyer goes deep.
Oh,
to
what a
Jordan
great
Leininger.
play!
Strong hands by Jordan Leininger.
Oh, and you saw Meyer really got it handed to him, too, by number 51, it looks like, from the Braves. Hunter Corbin.
Takes a lot of guts to stand in the pocket like that, but he
And deliver a throw like that, too.
exactly.
Great job on both sides there. Meyer with the throw and Leininger being able to rein that one in. Got hit pretty hard right away, too.
Yeah, nice route by Leininger, finding that green spot. Giving Meyer the window for him.
Oh, we got someone coming through right away.
Designed to run for Meyer. Not a lot of yardage, but hangs on to that football. Second in.
Yeah, that football's your baby right now. You cannot let anything happen to that football.
Absolutely. And we're seeing the rain start to come down a little bit more, which makes Leininger's catch all the more impressive. I mean, I think the ball's probably starting to get a bit slicker.
Definitely, Mr. Schott. You got 1:46 left here. Deacons just using up the clock.
15 on the play clock.
Every second that passes is another second the Braves don't have to try and get some more points on the board. This game is looking more and more unattainable for them. Off to Leininger. Trying to keep his legs going, but does come down just short.
That makes it 3rd and 5 for the Deacons.
3rd and 5, minute 10 left in the game.
Yeah, you got to think what's going through the Braves coaching staff, too. I mean, really, like, there's no point in taking a timeout here, really. There's nothing you can do. Just kind of helpless. Just you got to know you fought hard all game and gave it your all.
Exactly. Game clock winds down under 1 minute. Meyer trying to find something, but there's nothing. Just white jerseys ahead of him. Refs blow it dead. Big stop. Clock keeps running.
Yeah, it doesn't match. Play clock doesn't match the clock, the real clock much. Doesn't match it completely, so looks like.
Timeout Mandan. I think they waited a while to call that timeout. I was a bit surprised they didn't call it right away. I mean, it's 2-possession game, sure, but I mean, this has been a crazy game.
I mean, I don't even know what you're going to do here.
So I wouldn't give up quite yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, just one for the books, that's for sure. I mean, get this one on DVD at this point. Play it back. I mean, great plays on. We can't really praise either team enough. Both teams came out here and fought hard.
Just 22 competitors on the field at all times. Great game.
Yeah, we'll just wait to see here. Maybe Braves putting some new players in, getting some more people some playing time. Or maybe they'll pull something crazy, pull a miracle here.
Who knows? I'd believe anything at this point.
Nothing would surprise me. See what the Deacons have lined up here, too.
Yeah, Busick behind Meyer.
Yeah.
Adam Leininger on the left. Kraft to the right. Oshak and Jordan Leininger to the left. Busick goes in motion.
Yeah.
I lost it. What the heck? I don't even know what happened there.
Just came from the left side. Is it? No, it's not Oshak, is it?
Yeah, that was Oshak.
Oh, it was. Oshak coming from the left, right in the middle. I don't think the Braves knew it hit him.
Neither did I.
I mean, just right through the middle, just from the left side, right in there. Weaseled his way into the end zone, really untouched.
Was it a handoff?
No, it was a pass.
It was a pass. I am totally clueless.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to the
yeah,
corner of the
even
end
you
zone.
didn't know where the ball was. Imagine
It
what the
tricked me,
Braves were
yes.
thinking. Yeah.
Great
Oh,
play by the
lining up for a
Shanley
kick
offense.
here. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, this is. Let's see what Brian Sean's got here.
He's had a great game so far, putting the Mandan Braves in pretty bad field position on the kickoff. So let's see if he can get that extra point.
Snap here.
High
High one.
snap. Nice. Beauty.
Oh, and it's good. Brian shot. Sean. Not.
No relation.
You did that too earlier, didn't you? Brian Sean. What a game. Sealing it off like that too. I mean, Matthew Burke's ever hurt? You got a replacement.
Yeah, that was a picture-perfect extra point there.
And 3 scores now. The Deacons are leading. Again, kind of a replay of Davies from what you've been telling me. I know I wasn't there for that game.
Similar in some respects, different in others. I mean, again, Davies really tried to chew up as much clock as possible, taking it low and slow, staying on track in terms of downs, just chipping away yardage-wise, and then breaking a couple. But for Mandan, I mean, I don't know their typical scheme, but I think they probably stuck to their guns here with what they like to do, and it paid off for the first 45 minutes of this game, 42 minutes of this game, until the Deacons started to pull away with about 5 or 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 30 seconds left here. Deacons up 55-33. Heck of a football game.
Really a fun one, Mr. Shaw. Glad to be here talking with you tonight. I mean,
You almost hate to see it end.
I'm kind of sad. This has been exciting. I mean, just great displays of the hard work both these teams have put in this season.
It's a nice boot by Sean, but illegal procedure with the out-of-bounds kick. Good distance, though. That'll bring the Braves to the 35-yard line. Probably take a couple shots downfield, I suspect, but
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see how this plays out here. But definitely great game from the Deacons and the Braves. But
absolutely. I was really impressed by how the Deacons kept their composure. I mean, especially with Mandan responding after every touchdown and even taking the lead there late in the second half. Deacons just did what they do.
And that's the thing, too. I mean, I think they go into a lot of games being presumed to take the win, and probably the same here. But Mandan put up a fight, but the Deacons were not thrown off guard for long, and they came back and did it in Deacon fashion.
Indeed. They'll just hand it off here. Ooh, nice strong running by 45.
Number 20 kind of ran over there.
Mason Zander. We've seen him carry the ball quite a bit tonight. One of the strong runners for Mandan.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to let it run out. 3 scores, just a little bit too many to get back here. Oh, what a game, Mr.
It had everything.
Shaw.
It had turnovers. It had 99-yard touchdowns.
I mean,
what else can you ask for? Exciting
interceptions,
stuff.
fumbles. I mean, it kept us out of our seats, on the edge of our seats. Hopefully everyone had a fun time watching at home. Shanley Deacons on top, 55-33 over the Mandan Braves. Goodbye, Deacon Nation.